everyone. Sorry I'm late, but we know me. Let me get over here to the chat. I have Nikki here with me, so say hi to Nikki. Hi, Nikki. Can you hear me, Nikki? Uh-oh. Now what happened? So let's try this again.
Hey, KCG.
Okay, yeah, okay, now I can hear you. Oh no. Am I only hearing you through YouTube and not through StreamYards? Because that's not going to work. All right. Oh no, I'm hearing you through StreamYards. Okay, that's good. All right. So hi. So yeah. This live stream was put together real quickly. As a result of a messenger call. So, but I don't know if we're sending. Okay, Megan, if you want to come up, Megan, I sent you the link too. I think. But I'll go ahead.
Yeah, it's in the chat.
Oh, there's Steve. Okay. It is okay. All right. So yeah, you guys, if you want to hit the link or whatever, come on up. It's in the messenger chat. Otherwise, we're just gonna get talking, I guess.
It has been a while. Hi, guy. Yeah, I'm doing good. Hope you are too. And yes, OAH, you can definitely come on my channel and tell your story. Absolutely. That's still, yeah, we're still doing that.
Here we go. Wait, where are my earbuds? Sorry, I lost my earbuds connection again. So let me reconnect here.
Thanks, hi guy.
Okay, there we go. Now I got you again. Oh, no wonder why. I had them in the wrong case. No wonder why they didn't charge. All right. So who do we have here? We have, hey Reagan, hi Sue Elliott, hey Aliar, hi Nikki, hey Megan, hi Lily, hi Mr. Black Wolf, hey Kira, hey OAH, hey Heather. Who's popping up? All right. Hey Dan.
Hey. Are we like waiting on everybody?
Well, I mean, we don't have to. Like Steve said, he was going to come when as soon as he could. So other than that, I know Megan's in the chat, so she knows she can come up anytime she wants. So she didn't say she needed the link again or anything, did she? I don't think so.
Oh no, it's in the chat thing.
No. Okay. All right. Good.
So
hey, Autistic Show.
Can someone tell me how this all began and what happened?
Sure. I mean, where do you want to start from?
Nikki. Like the first time I ever heard of anything going wrong was with Nikki.
Okay.
But I don't know the whole story or anything that happened. Really, all I got was that one paragraph that I showed you of what apparently happened. But I mean, I don't know the details.
Okay, so Nikki, do you want to fill us in? Like, so I know from what I heard that you and the new group, I don't know, comptroller, whatever it is you want to call it, she kind of started coming at you. So what happened there?
Yeah,
well, did y'all already announce what group we were talking about?
Huh?
Did y'all already announce what group we're talking about and what this is for?
No, I did. I just figured everyone knew. So yeah, we're talking about the Facebook group, the new whatever Facebook group, the one that I was a moderator for. And like I said,
one.
Yeah, exactly. And I was fine being with the group and everything and being a part of the group. And I kind of I wanted it to be as me as a moderator so I could watch for any kind of bullshit going on. Like if Katie was going to try and take it over or some shit like that, well, then at least I could see like the moderation activity and stuff like that and just get a feel for things. Well, and everything was fine, and I was checking that too. And I saw some shit that I wouldn't have done, like some post removal I wouldn't have done, etc., but that's about it. Until suddenly I saw that I was no longer a moderator and that I was in fact blocked from the group.
Well, I'll give a little quick background. So about a month ago, a lady out of nowhere named Charlotte popped up out of nowhere. And she started messaging a bunch of us about Katie Joy and the Jim Holt issue with his daughter and stuff like that, where Katie had outed some DMs between her and his daughter that were personal about her and her husband. So after that, next thing I know, the lady, Charla, the lady that just randomly messaged me about all of this and sent me some DMs between her and the daughter. I thought she might have been from the IBLP and knew the daughter. I didn't know who she was. Well, after that, out of nowhere, there's 2 Facebook groups that I know of about Katie. One is, what are they called?
The other one is Blocked by Katie Joy Part 2 or something like that.
And the first one's Blocked by Katie Joy.
That's the other one.
Well, the group that we're talking about was originally called Blocked by Katie Joy, and it was the first group that known by that name. Yeah. And then when Charlotte came involved into the group, the group, she and the group, I guess, whatever, started fighting with these 2 other people. So these 2 other people kind of broke off and formed their own group. So, and then Charlotte changed the name of Black by Katie Joy to, what was it, Exposing Without a Crystal Ball or something like that?
Yeah, Truth Revealed. Yeah, that's what I call it.
Okay. The Truth Revealed.
The only thing I remember.
Right. Okay. The Truth Revealed. And then the people who she started beefing with, they went and formed their own group. And they named that group Black by Katie Joy, like Part 2 or some shit like that. I forget.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the name of the groups. Well, the lady seemed to be very, very nice. And then out of nowhere, she comes on my new channel in my live chat. She said, really nice. She said that she wanted me to help her pretty much keep Katie from hurting any more victims. And I was like, okay, well, what do you want me to do? And it wasn't much from there. But then out of nowhere, she sent me a DM about Nikki. And I asked her, I was like, my Nikki? Like Nikki 38? She said that Nikki was attacking her and lying on her. And she wanted me to go attack Nikki for it. And I was like, that'll be a cold day in hell. I don't know what's going on. I'm not just going to go randomly attack. She said that Nikki was lying on her, that I needed to go defend her. And I said, well, I don't even really know you, much less to go defend you against somebody that I've known since forever. So I don't know what she's talking about. Well, then she messaged me. I just kind of stayed away from that. And she started talking to my moderator, Megan, about it, I guess. And I don't know what they did from there, but I just knew I wasn't going to be involved. Well, then out of nowhere, Sue had an interview. There was an event made in the group about Sue doing an interview on Aaron's channel. But right before this happened, Charlotte was telling me how she removed Aaron as an admin, and I asked her why. And she said that there's a woman apparently named Allison, which I think is a ghost, that admins with her. She said that Allison wanted Aaron removed because she doesn't contribute to the group. And I said, well, how long has she been a mod for? And she said 4 days. And I said, okay, well, after she was telling me about this interview with Sue and going off of the other night, Aaron went live with Sue. Well, I get like paragraphs of DMs where she's raging and mad about Aaron. And she forgot that she had told me that she had unmodded Aaron from the group. So she's going off about this and how Aaron didn't promote the group or anything like that. And I said, well, wait a second. Wasn't she already blocked from the group before she even went live with Sue? And she's like, no. And I said, I went up and looked at the other DMs. I was like, yes, she was. I said, wait, you had an event for Sue and you deleted the event apparently on my behalf because Sue wasn't my mod anymore. So I guess she was trying to use that as leverage so that I would back her with Aaron, and I refused. So after that happened, what part was I even at? Shoot. Okay, so she was talking about Aaron. She came at me after Aaron went live with Sue the other night, and she was just sending me paragraphs about Aaron not answering the phone or messages and how she didn't contribute to the group. And I said, you gave her 4 days. And how Aaron didn't promote the group during her live. And I said, well, I hate to tell you this, but if you own a group and we're live, it's kind of your job to promote the group, right? I mean, is that how y'all work? If someone comes in owning a group, they promote it themselves, correct? And I heard she was upset that you said her name. So when you went live, you were like, I just want to give credit to Charla from da-da-da-da-da. So that was what first made her mad. She's like, she said my name. And I said, well, most people get mad if you don't say their name. She was actually trying to give you credit. And you took that wrong. And I was trying to explain to her that she took it wrong.
Yeah, but the only thing so the stream with Sue on my channel, that was her idea, and it was a good idea. But yeah, the night before the stream, I noticed I got an alert on Facebook and Messenger, and it said that I was removed from a group or whatever. I'm like, I didn't even know I was in a group. And so I pull it up and I'm like, huh. And it was the private messenger chat or whatever for that group. I'm like, I didn't even know that there was one. Okay. No,
I didn't know there was one either. I didn't get that.
Yeah. Too late now, but whatever. So, but I thought that it was weird. And then like the next morning, like Sue and I end up talking on the phone, and I think she it was never confirmed between the two of us, but I got the sense or the feeling that she kind of was sensing the feeling the same shit I was. So, and I'm like, and she agreed, and I'm like, listen, bottom line is this was a good idea for a stream. I'm kind of embarrassed that it took, Charlotte to come up with the idea. This should have been done a while ago. So I don't care about anything else that's going on. I think we should do the stream, She's like, okay, yeah, I agree. So, and I mean, whatever though, I didn't even know I was blocked or banned or removed or anything from any group yet. So yeah, I thought that was weird, but, and then the next thing I know is I hear from you or from Veda. Veda had told me that Charlotte was pissed off, and I'm like, well, why? And I'm told, Veda told me it's because when I did the live stream, I didn't promote the group or whatever. I'm like, what? I thought that this year was about Sue, and what Sue, her experience that night, when Katie Joy pretty much just told her, like, stop making, your tragedy of losing a child all about you or some shit, basically.
Yeah, and that's what it should have been about.
Yeah. So
I remember
like,
seeing that written in the group, like not the chat, but the whole group on Facebook itself. I remember seeing that. That was her big problem.
Well,
Go ahead, sorry.
she
Or
made
not
a post.
Her, sorry, that rainbow person. That was.
Oh, I don't know that person.
Oh, is there something in chat? I don't know. I wasn't looking. I'm not looking.
Yeah, it should have been about Sue. And I was trying to explain. She's like, well, I deleted the event in Facebook, but she forgot that she had told me that right before she had deleted the event on Facebook because she thought she was backing me since me and Sue were kind of having issues and she wasn't my mom anymore. I said, do not do that if you're trying to, use this as leverage for me to go after Aaron because I told her straight up it ain't going to happen, and that made her mad. And then she sent me like 9 more paragraphs talking shit about Aaron, and I was like, look, I got a response from Erin. I messaged Erin to see if I could send it to her, but Erin didn't respond, but it wasn't nothing bad. So I just said, look, this is, you need to hear Erin's side of the story. Erin doesn't answer everybody right away. And I said, you only gave her like a few hours before you started going fucking insane and blocking her though. And she's like, no, I gave her 4 days. I'm like, 4 days? Hell, I can sleep for 4 days. You know what I mean? And she started going off about Erin and saying like, how good of a group admin or mod can you be if you're not contributing whatsoever? She can't even manage to drop the links to her own channel in there. And I messaged her on Messenger. She's up here tweeting. She was watching you tweet on Twitter. She's like, she can tweet, but she can't answer me back on Messenger when I know she's probably answering other people back. And I'm like, well, why are you monitoring her activity? That's weird. And so eventually I was trying to, plead what I believe probably was the wrong side of it. She went like crazy on me. And so I told her the next day, because, somebody called me and they said they were really concerned because she's having problems with everybody that we had problems with. And plus I have so much going on where people are attacking me. I didn't want someone to attack her and then her blame me for it. So I told her I just took your wrench because I don't want to be liable for when you get attacked and then you're going to expect me to take up for you and myself against all these people on nonsense side. It ain't happening. But she's like, no, you're unmodded me because you're mad that about me talking bad about your friends. And the fact that you would take up for your friends versus me. I said, I've only known you like 3 weeks, dude. And I've only had 3 conversations with you. What do you want from me? Well, right before that, and I said, I really don't believe the stuff about Nikki. And I said that I can even believe you. There was no way in hell I was believing anything about Nikki or Aaron. And then I had someone, telling me everything about it in the background, besides me messaging Charlotte, they were telling me about it and I was like, yeah, this is kind of a risk here. We just need it. Like, it's too much drama. I already got enough drama. All the art shit was going on at the time. I said, I'm just going to unmod her. So I unmodded her, and I was nice enough. I told my mods, if I ever unmod you, I'm going to let you know when I do it and why I do it. So all I did was message her, and I said, look, I want to let you know I'm taking your wrench, and this is why. I said, number one, I think that you need to get offline. You have a lot of trauma, and I think you're making enemies with the wrong people, and they just happen to be my friends. Number two, So when she accused me of, unmodding her for my friends, I mean, I told her that was a reason anyway. And then after that, I told her I was unmodding her because I didn't want to be responsible for her safety if any of the people after me started attacking her. It was just too much. I know Megan can hack it, and I know my other mods can hack it. So I just told her it's just too much. I don't want involved. And she was expecting me to defend her against every single person. And if you didn't do it right then or answer right then, I mean, one day y'all know I slept the other day and I didn't answer her right away. She's over here talking shit about me to Megan. And I'm like, dude, I didn't even wake up till 7. And I can't answer you right. Like, do these people not realize that we're creators? And just because we don't answer within an hour or give a response stream, like in an impulse move right then, they're ready to book it and dish you and leave and talk shit about you. And I hate that. I'm slow. Like, I don't do impulsive streams and impulsive responses and stuff. So then after that, she sent me another few books about Erin. And I said, look, here's Erin's basic response. And I said, I don't even know if Erin knows, like I do, that she has been blocked by the group and unmodded. I said, I think you told me that on accident. And I said, but how do you expect her to promote your group while she's live with Sue when you just blocked her from the group you're wanting her to promote and everything? I said, I wouldn't promote that shit either. So I definitely had Erin's side on that. And that made her crazy. And she made a post about me today saying I was exposed for art. I already showed that I did the art. So I don't give a damn what she says.
Yeah.
But the part about Nikki is she said Nikki was telling massive, horrible lies about her all over the internet and that she was causing her to be attacked and all kinds of stuff. I said, I do not believe that shit for 1 second. I don't. So now we can introduce how Nikki got in. So how did you get put in?
Yeah,
we'll go with you now. Did you ever attack her or tell lies about her?
No, the first time I mentioned her name, like wrote it out, was tonight on Steve's Twitter. That's first.
So where is she getting this? She said you attacked her on Twitter.
Hey guys, I'm sorry. I don't want to. I'm going to refresh because I can't get any of my stuff. I can't hear anything. So it's driving me nuts. So I'm gonna just refresh. You guys have everything will keep going. You'll see me pop out and pop back in.
Well, Nikki, she said that you were attacking her on Reddit or something like that, and that's the moment she had a problem with you.
I do believe she had a problem with me when it started where, for one, down the rabbit hole at bedtime, ended up making a video, and she shared something from Gwen's Patreon, Gwendolyn Brown, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then she was also in this Truth Revealed group. We were all in it, all of us here. And all of a sudden, Charlotte started going to Rabbit and saying, this is copyright infringement. You're breaking TOS on, I guess, YouTube. And she goes, you have to ask for permission. So Rabbit was like, oh, I didn't even think you had to. She didn't realize. So she asked Gwen, and Gwen said, yeah, you can share it. And this is when Gwen had said she was officially going to make her Patreon a Katie Joy hate page.
Okay, so when you told Charlotte, I got permission and it's fine, what happened then? Like, where did you become the enemy?
That's, I guess, when I became the enemy. She came at me in the comment section on my video and just kept coming at me and coming at me and coming at me. And I tried to tell her, I said, I understand absolutely what you mean. I didn't know that she didn't have permission. So when I made the video after Rabbit, I didn't know. I didn't share anything, though, from the Patreon.
So it wasn't even anything really to do with you.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah, I didn't have anything to do with sharing anything. I actually played a clip from Down the Rabbit Hole Bedtime, and it was just her reading what was on Gwen's Patreon. So I didn't even go into that or anything. I just showed that, put my 2 P's and Q's in it, and then she came at me and just said, this is TOS and copyright and blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, I really understand that. The thing is, though, Gwen said it was okay now, so it's okay now. We can calm down. It's okay now. She just coming at me and at me and at me. It doesn't matter if she wasn't allowed. That's copyright. That's against TOS. You're not allowed to do that. What is she? She works for something to do with copyright. Yes, and she's got a big thing about people stealing other people's work. And just the way she come at me, I'm sorry to say this, but actually not really. She feels to me like, I don't know, she reminds me of Katie, where she has to have the last word. She's absolutely right. And she just comes coming at me in the comments. I had to give up. Because I would said to her, look, I'm not going to argue with you. I didn't do anything wrong. And
this is why you were live.
Gwen now knows about this.
Is this why you were live, right?
What's that?
You were live when this happened, Nikki?
Oh,
This is why she turned on me, apparently. That's the only thing I know.
No, I mean, like, she was coming at you while you were live on your channel. She was in your comments going at you.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
There for a minute. So it was just my comment section on the video I made about.
Oh, okay.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
so what happened? Oh, so she was coming at you in your comment section?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the video that I had made about Gwen Brown. It was a short video. It was right after Rabbit did. Rabbit's the one that I talked to about it. And afterwards, when she got permission to share, I asked Rabbit and I did. But she kept coming at me saying that I had no right to do that. I did not have permission. And what I'm doing is wrong. It's against TOS on YouTube. It's copyright infringement and all this other stuff. And I kept trying to say, look, the last thing I said to her was, I'm not going to argue with you. We got permission. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's okay. So what is the problem? I don't understand. Why are you still pissed off? Everything's okay. I don't get it. And then I blocked her. So I blocked her on, I had to block her actually on my Messenger because she came at me there. She came at me on YouTube, and I had to block her on Twitter.
Well, she came to me and Megan, and I mean, this was like a 2-week span of her begging us to go after you. She said that you were posting negative stuff and lying on her everywhere.
I just found this out tonight that she was coming after from you and Megan. I just found this out tonight during a phone call from you guys. I had no idea. What the fuck did I do?
God.
That was so wrong.
I have no clue. She said it was just that you were lying on her and attacking. She said you were attacking her and lying on her on Reddit and some other place. And she begged, like she literally said, Megan, go defend me right now against Nikki. And Megan ignored it because she's like, I'm not doing that. And she kept pressuring Megan, and Megan's like, I'm not going to go do it. I don't feel comfortable doing that. And I asked you to send me proof of what was actually said, and you haven't sent me anything. I mean, she's been after, like, pressuring Megan to do all this stuff for days. And I'm like, God, just block her or something.
I've been pressured.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I got the sense right on the time
that I was listening to Alice. I haven't talked to Alice in forever.
I wonder how Alice even got involved. How did Alice even get involved?
Now Alice is involved? I haven't spoke to Alice.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Alice started coming after you. I thought you said Alice was coming after you.
No. Who just said that?
Sorry, guys. Am I cutting out or something? Is it me cutting out? Or?
No, I can hear you. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I feel like the conversation isn't flowing, so I wasn't sure what's going on.
Right. Same here. Okay, so all right, so with me though, I noticed like it was shortly after I was showing some screenshots that she had shared with me up on screen on my panel here. I was showing the screenshots, and it was shortly after that, like I don't know, I just kind of got a sense that maybe she was just a little weird or something. But I mean, that happens sometimes too, you know, especially considering her background. You know, I feel like there should be some extra grace allotted for that, you know. But it was really right around the time I became moderator for the group there. It seemed like she got upset with me because I wasn't doing many moderating tasks. And I'm like, dude, I don't know what to tell you. You know, I work a lot. I can't just sit around. I can't. This is why I don't have a Facebook group, because I can't give it the time it deserves. You know, I'm like, you know, and I'm like, you know, the whole reason why I really want to be a mod, anyways, is just to keep an eye on the activity, like the moderating activity, because I know that there was talk when the group kind of reformed under her ownership or whatever, that there was some suspicion that Katie Joy had a hand in the group or whatever. And I'm like, well, this way as moderator, I can keep an eye on the moderation activity, and I can maybe see some weird shit if it's happening. So that's all I really did in there. But then, and then we came time to do the live stream and stuff. And then I kind of caught wind of some shit she was saying about me behind my back and stuff. But the thing is that she and I had talked about the things that she was bitching about. I already explained, I didn't ignore her. I didn't blow her off. I answered her and I responded to her, and she's like, listen, this is what I can give here. I can't give any more than this. I'm sorry. But then she turned around and complained about that to people. But whatever.
Yeah, she said you didn't answer for like 9 days.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. And like I said, like I showed you earlier, I was looking at my text messages. I'm the last person to text in our text thread. I was the last person to text. For granted, I was responding to her, but I mean, obviously I answered her, and it was right before mine and Sue's stream there. But and I want to say though, I'm not even upset about any of this. I'm not at all upset. I noticed though, she seemed to be using the group to lift herself up, like to platform herself rather than any other thing to do with the group.
That and go after people with her own vendettas.
Yeah. And I tried explaining to her too, like I tried telling her, listen, you have to allow for discourse in the group. You have to allow for people to have difference of opinion. You have to even allow the trolls to come in there and troll, because if you don't, then you're not going to give them the opportunity to show themselves as they are.
Yep.
You're going to give them plenty of room to run narrative. This way, if for lack of a better term, you give someone enough, rope, I guess, whatever. Whatever. But I mean, it's essential. It's true. You got to give people the opportunity to make an ass of themselves for them to show what big of asses they are.
Yeah, and I even told her, you're lucky Erin even became an admin for your group or a mod. I said, she wouldn't even do it for me. I said, she's just busy. She told me she had too many groups as it was. And I said, you shouldn't be lucky. You should have gave her longer than 4 damn days. I mean, and I said, if you think I'm going to go after Erin, what made her mad with me and why she made that post about me today is, I mean, I was just straight up with her. I said, if you think I'm going to go after Erin for you, and that's what you're trying to bait me into doing, I can tell what you're doing. I said, it's not going to happen. And she disappeared after that.
Now, the group is public. Okay, so anyone can view the group unless you're blocked from the group.
Yeah, I'm blocked.
I'm blocked. But I have a sock account on Facebook. Everyone knows this. That my sock account's not blocked. So I went looking in the group today, and I noticed that there were a few posts up from today. There's the one talking, quite badly of Vada. There was one talking badly about down the rabbit hole at bedtime. There was also another one mentioning down the rabbit hole news, but not in a very positive way at all. Actually, quite negatively. But there was one other post though that she had put up there that was actually mildly showing, positivity toward another creator, and that would be nonsense. I'm not saying that there's anything behind it. I'm not even saying the nonsense is aware of it. I don't know. I don't really give a shit. Okay, but I saw what I saw. I saw what I fucking saw. And I will gladly share a screenshot of what I saw too. So if anyone wants to see it.
Well, yeah, I think she's a plant. I think she was a purposeful plant.
Me too.
It may be. I don't know.
And she made a post about me today saying that I was exposed for art, blah, blah, blah. If anybody saw that, they know what's her name? Burnt Cunt got roasted on that. So I made a post back and I was like, look, lady, you're a fucking psycho. And when I put these messages together versus what you're telling somebody and somebody else, you're going to regret this. She's crazy as hell.
Somebody messaged me today and said that Charlotte was around when Nat was around. I don't recall that at all.
I've never heard of her.
I've never
heard of her before in my life. Have you, Erin?
No, my first introduction with her was in my live stream chat about maybe a week before I did a stream where I showed the screenshots that she had shared with me. So that was maybe what 2 months ago.
All her accounts are all her accounts are like May. They're all new. May 2020.
No, not her Facebook. Her Facebook account's old.
Not her Facebook? Okay. Her Twitter is.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, maybe. Actually, I think I did see that. I think you're right about that.
Yeah. So I thought that was really strange.
Wow. Huh. Oh wait, no.
But now she's saying to watch nonsense. I mean, there's no way in hell that this Truth Revealed group, well, in Charlotte's take, this is not about exposing Katie Joy at all. This is about what Charlotte wants. is what
Well,
I
I
think.
seen her on camera because I was afraid she was Katie. I mean, she was giving me Katie vibes like crazy. And I was like, if you're going to be my mod, I need to see you on camera. And I saw her. She's not Katie, but she's fucking insane. I don't know what's wrong with this lady.
I don't
And
know if or if she was planted by KJ. I don't know.
I don't think that. The reason why I don't think that is because once you look at the group and you see everything that she has had a hand in putting together or orchestrating against Katie, she's really trying to do harm to Katie's reputation. It appears, and as much as Katie would probably sacrifice some things to get someone in behind the scenes here, that I don't see that being something she would allow to be sacrificed. Really, I could be wrong. I mean, really, what the hell do I know? But I don't see that. And I feel like if someone were to be placed to do such a thing, they would be much more in control of themselves. I think.
you think so?
I don't know. I think so. But I mean, again, really, what the hell do I know?
Megan probably had the most experience with her. I mean, every day I was hearing, the crazy crap she was doing. And I said, I don't want no involvement in that and whatsoever. And then the lady just eventually came to me with all of it. And I said, I don't want involved, lady. Like,
it's okay. All right. She took herself out. All right. There. All right. I'm airdropping it now. Yeah, I forgot my password for my sock account, and it wasn't saved in my computer, so I can't sign into it on my computer. I'm signing into it on my iPad. Fuck. And I can go into the account and try to change it, but they still make you type in the old password even when you're logged in. So I don't know what to do, and I don't remember the password or the email info. I don't remember any of it. It's an old sock.
Well, now the other group. With the other two admins, the blocked by Katie Joy 2 and the Truth Revealed one. I'm blocked from both now. They both think that I'm for the other group. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's fucking funny. That is funny.
Yeah, it is. Well, that's why Charlotte went, apparently, like, I was getting screenshots from people, and they were showing me that Charlotte was saying, thank you, Nikki, and for finally realizing that other group and the admins or whatever. And I'm like, what the I haven't even talked to you, Charlotte, so why are you thanking me? You're blocked. Like, I don't get it. And then I'm getting messages from the other two, which I had to also block. And they're like, why don't you tell your friend Charlotte that I need her, I don't know, her name, legal name or something, or have her lawyer contact my lawyer, or my lawyer is going to contact her. It's some bullshit.
Weren't you the one who said that she also said that she said something about your IP address or some shit like that?
Yes, somebody messaged me and they told me that Charla is threatening, not even threatening anymore. She is planning on getting my IP address from her lawyer. She wants to subpoena to get my IP address. Why? I don't know. Like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? I haven't done anything.
Exactly.
If you look at every message that I've ever said on Reddit, on anything, I don't message her name or mention her name whatsoever. I mentioned it tonight for the first time, and I put her name under Steve's thread tonight because I've had it.
Wait, was Charlotte's name?
Yeah, Charlotte. I've never mentioned her name ever.
She's put her name out there. What does she talk? If you're in the Facebook group, you know her fucking name.
Well, that's the thing. She's on Reddit, in the Without a Crystal Ball Reddit, right? And she's attacking people. What's her name? It's Busy Blonde. That's her name on Reddit. And she'll come after you, and she'll be like, I don't know, who knows? I don't even know what the fuck she even says half the time. Yeah, she said she was going to get my IP from Facebook.
But how is she going to get it from?
Totally a KJ.
She was going to subpoena Facebook for it.
For what?
I'm so sure Facebook would. Yeah, exactly.
For what?
For what? Yeah, Facebook isn't. No, Facebook is not going to willingly hand that over without there being an actual subpoena. No court is going to issue, or no lawyers. Whatever. It's not going to. There's not going to be a subpoena without a court case or something. You know. I mean,
Yeah,
and,
like, what
and
the
even
fuck?
that, they would be a civil lawsuit, because if it were a criminal, then it'd be a search warrant, right?
Yeah, well, that's like what she's okay. So on Reddit, her name is Busy Blonde. I don't care. I'm outing her because she goes after people, and it's whoever talks about the face groups. And also, the two admins from Blocked by Katie Joy 2 are on this Reddit as well. So they're constantly fighting with each other. I think they've all blocked each other now. So if anyone comes in and says anything negative about the other group, that Busy Blonde's right fucking on them. And it's Charla, because she talks, well, she'll stick up for herself. That's Charla. It's out there, man. Like, it's too much.
All right.
No, we don't have this. I'm in Canada. The laws are different here. So honestly, Charla, do your best.
Yeah,
Because
her
if
Facebook's been
anything,
around for years.
one that's in shit here, not me. So stupid. Like, why try and go real life? Oh,
Yeah.
don't feel bad, moderate. I actually went in on that Truth Revealed group, and I can't remember who it was. It said, "Let's welcome Charla, give her congrats, or welcome her, and yay, Charla." And I'm like, "Yay, Charla!" Oh my god, like we all did. Hey, BFF.
Oh, you don't have to do that, Kira. Thank you, though. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try using a different account though right now. But if I need to, I will absolutely take you up on that. Thank you. See, I think I might be able to use someone else's account.
Yeah, it's that Charla girl, Teresa, that I was telling you about.
Yeah, and see, here's the thing. I got nothing against her. I don't, and I don't doubt that she's experienced a lot of the things that she says that she's experienced. I don't doubt anything of her past life, nor am I even questioning it.
Yeah.
My only issue right now is that it seems like she came onto the scene or whatever, and she wanting to be a part of the community, which, I mean, I'm not gonna, who am I to say it can't be? I'm gonna welcome anyone in who wants to be here, you know, what the fuck. And that's what I did. And then it just seems like she then tried to just micromanage everyone and everything and take things over. Now, maybe she has some sort of thing going on with her, like maybe it's OCD or something, where she feels like she has to do that. And I'm not faulting her. I'm not blaming her for it. I get it. I do. But the thing is, though, is that people still aren't going to
She's
sign
going
on
about
for
it the
that.
wrong way.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I really feel like that there's been times where she has tried to use the group and whatever muscle or powers behind the group for her own personal invested interests, rather than what she claims or what envisions the group to be about. So
I
that's
agree,
all.
because
But I mean,
tonight, our phone call, I'm finding out that she went to Megan and Beta to come for me. And yet she never provided any proof to Steve, to Veda, or to Megan that I've done anything wrong. She hasn't sent anything.
yeah, that's crazy.
Like, that's not okay. Yeah,
Well, I
something
mean, when did you two, do you think, when is it that you think you two had a falling out? Like, when do you think she might have flipped from hot to cold with you?
It was when I made that video about Gwen Brown, and she told me I wasn't allowed to or whatever.
Okay.
Teresa saw the messages, because Teresa even said, "Okay, Charla, we acknowledge that what Rabbit did, but Nikki didn't do it." And then Gwen said it was okay. So what is the problem here?
I'm gonna be back in 2 seconds.
Yep. I'll hold
I was gonna walk. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk my friend out. I'll be right.
Yeah, you got into her with it. You got into it with Charlotte too. I don't know. I don't understand it. And then, of course, the other group. I don't know. My advice to everyone is just get out of it. Both of them. The Blocked by Katie Joy 2. Yeah, and the Truth Revealed one. I would just get out of them. I'm blocked in both because apparently I'm playing both sides. I mean, that's what it would be, right? Yeah. No, Yeah, she was coming at me pretty hard. She just wouldn't let up. And then she's the first one's like, I'm not going to argue with you. I was like, really? So then my last message was, I don't know what I've done wrong. I've explained the situation. Gwendolyn Brown, she's good. So now I'm not arguing with you. And I blocked her on Twitter. Charlotte may have like OCD, ADD, and or be in the spectrum. She went way overboard with the Gwen stuff. She did. It wasn't, if anyone should have had a problem, it should have been Gwen. Gwen didn't have a problem. She wanted it shared. She was like, yes, share it, please. It was a non-issue as down the rabbit hole at that time, as she did get permission and admitted she should have prior. Yes, it was all sorted out. So then why did Charla come onto my video in the comment section and yell at me for it? No, they're not. They're not on. I don't think so. I don't know. If you block someone on YouTube, does that person get blocked for all you guys? Because I did block her on my YouTube. But I have all the screenshots. Charlotte, you just edited yourself on Twitter. Not cool. Is she going nuts on Twitter right now? Hey, balls. I'd love to know who Allison is. Most of us think she's a ghost. Because people message her and she doesn't reply. So I don't know what that's about. No, Rabbit does not have malicious intent at all. Rabbit's a sweet girl.
Oh, down the rabbit hole at bedtime or whatever. Yeah, I don't even know where. Yeah, because Charlotte put up a post against her. Yeah, that today. Was bullshit. I don't know. I don't even know where that came from, because or at least her excuse for having an issue or whatever with her, with Rabbit, the good Rabbit, I'm gonna say, is that the good Rabbit had shared something from behind Gwen's Patreon paywall or whatever.
And she's still going on about this. This happened.
Yeah. But the thing is, this was already Rabbit herself took the steps to just make sure it was all good and everything was rectified. Wait 1 second.
No, Veda's not a credible creator. You want to know something sick? So in this fucking Twitter group, Charla has a list of what creators are good creators and what creators to trust. That's weird, because I thought it was a group about exposing KJ or telling her stories about KJ. So why is it up to Charla to pick who we want to watch, or who we are allowed to watch, apparently? So out of these good creators, there is Steve, Aaron, and me. I believe Veda. I think Renelle, and I believe Charlotte, and I can't remember the rest, but we were all good creators that people can watch. And I was an expert, and Steve was an expert, and then he went on to be an admin as well in that group. Next thing I know, we're all blocked, and now we're not good creators. I'm just as confused as you, Sally. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand why she says that she wants to expose Katie Joy, or just have some sort of place where people can obtain information or the truth or whatever about Katie Joy. But then she turns right around and kicks everyone out who can participate with this group. I don't know. I don't understand it. I tried, like I said, I tried telling her she can't really, you don't want to do that. You want to allow for discourse. You want to allow people to make an ass out of themselves, or show others who they really are. You want to allow for this, but she didn't seem to want to. So my whole thing is, I wanted to say something about this, because I know when I was first became moderator, I had mentioned the group, and I said how I was going to be moderator, in case that helped anyone feel a little bit more at ease about this. Well, because I said that, I feel it's now my responsibility to come out and tell people that I'm no longer moderator, nor am I in the group, nor am I even allowed to find the group anymore, because I'm blocked. So for those who may take this into consideration, or this may alter any decisions it is you may make about the group, you should know. So
I agree, and I'm glad that we got together to say this, because I've been dealing with her for a while, and I've had issues with her, but I only told Steve because I do talk to him and I do trust him, and I was hoping he'd tell you. I didn't want to go on to everyone and be like, hey, what about her? Like, is she doing this to you? I wasn't going to say anything because nobody was saying anything. So I thought maybe it was just a me issue. And then Rabbit and I talked, and it's not just a me issue. So me and Rabbit knew about this, and then I had Steve to talk to. And now tonight is when I find out we've all had issues with her.
well,
That's just crazy.
I have to say though, in all transparency, I said something to Steve first. Well, maybe not before you. I'm not saying that.
Okay.
But yeah.
Oh, maybe.
I said something to Steve, like we were talking, but we were saying good things about her, and then I said, well, there is this one thing, and I mentioned the whole the whole text messaging me, like thinking I was upset. Well, I'm not gonna get into that. No one needs to know about that. But and I mentioned that though to Steve, and then he's like, oh well, that's it. Steve was just like trying to explain it away, I think, but then
he did that.
He brought it
first too.
Yeah, but then he brought up you to me. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of what I was saying. And then I went into elaborated a little bit more. So nice.
I'm glad that
Steve didn't want to hear me when I came to him about concerns, but you say something, he fucking yep.
No,
right
Aaron, he was telling me I'll talk to her. Maybe we can go on a phone call. I'll call you later. No, he wouldn't believe it.
Yeah,
wouldn't believe it. But he's like, I'll take it into consideration. But until I see something for myself.
Yeah, I don't blame him for that.
Though.
I don't.
No, because you can't just take a blind.
No,
yeah.
I know. I like to tease him though.
He's teasing you now. He's saying he likes me more.
Oh, he probably
do not. No, do not. Else, for fuck's sakes, leave me out of it, please.
Are we gonna have a problem here, Nikki? Oh no! Wait, does Tina know that? Does Tina know that we're gonna have a new sister wife?
I've been called that for a while now.
Oh yeah, you have. That's right. You've been a sister wife.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you've been called that almost as long as or about as long as we've been called that. So you're like an OG sister wife.
Yeah. Now he's like, Aaron was my friend first. Okay.
Or what's that country song? And I only know it because it's always playing at work. I got the boy, you get the man. I got his pets. I hate the song. I can't stand the song, but it's playing every single day at work.
Oh,
and
I hate that.
I can't stand it.
We're both Duggar huggers, Sean?
What?
Sean Coffey's like, you're both Duggar huggers. How'd you know? It's time for the robe, Steve.
Duggar hugger.
Yay Club TV says I'm new and very confused.
Okay. Well, I will fill you in just a second. I want to see here something real quick though. I want to pull. Okay, I actually got into an alternate account. Well, actually, it's someone's real account, but he won't mind, I'm sure. If you don't want me to sign into your shit, don't give me your freaking login info. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, I just want to see. I want to double check on the age of her Facebook. I want to just make sure I got that right.
Yeah,
because I'm pretty sure I do, but
and the one on Twitter, I'm pretty sure is May, right? May 20th.
Yeah, that one was newer. I now that you said something, I remember. I had noticed that.
Well, she's new, so I wanted to know how new she was. And usually with trolls like this, or you know what I mean, that people we've had to deal with,
right?
They're always new. Their accounts are new, so which means they usually are a sock or crazy.
Yeah, and they often have like a plant or something for a profile picture, or whatever. Okay, so I can't see the actual date that her profile started, but on her check-ins. Her check-ins go as far back as showing that she visited or whatever, as far back as 2013.
Okay, that's what I thought I seen as well because I did
Yeah.
check too.
So,
But that's
yeah,
the only
so,
two I checked.
yeah. So this the thing. Like so her Facebook profile is old, and the thing is, I remember this too because I looked at it when she first came around, and it's anyone who's going to like set up a bullshit account to make it look real, they're not going to know to do all the things in here. Like it's going to be too hard.
Yeah.
So I have no doubt that this is her real account. This is really her.
Yeah, me
You
too.
know, yeah. So as far as everything else, I mean, as far as like what attracted her to this community, I don't know. I want to say all of a sudden, but no, we don't really know if it's suddenly. Really, she started coming around maybe suddenly, but she could have been here forever.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just
a lot of
strange.
people do that, I think. Huh?
I just find it very odd. What made this woman want to conquer this group and kick everyone out? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like she turned on all of us
for
nothing.
I kind of wonder if maybe part of it is just like someone comes along, like it oftentimes happens in life or whatever, and like in real life, someone comes along and they just think that they can do it better. And so therefore they think that they should be the ones doing it above everyone else. So they just appoint themselves to be the one doing it and take over. Maybe it's a case of that. I don't know. Maybe there's another reason. I don't know. Maybe it's just, I don't know. It is kind of weird though.
I just don't, like that could be, it's really, I don't have an explanation. I don't know what to say. She just came around and acted entitled, started kicking everyone out, and
yep,
we were only allowed to watch what she wanted us to watch. It was just a total KJ move.
It
Not
did,
KJ, but acts just like KJ. Strange.
Yeah, there were a few instances where it was very Katie-esque. Right, someone just popped in here.
Especially wanting to get my IP address for stuff, I don't even know what. I haven't done anything.
Hey.
Hi.
She's yet to freaking prove that I've done something.
Did you hear me? I was backstage that whole time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear the beep.
Then I dropped down. I was like, she's never going to see me.
I'm sorry. Did you message me? I thought I heard someone message
I was
me.
in the chat messaging, not on your phone, though.
Oh, okay.
As far as Charlotte
saying that your microphone is a little loud, Veda.
My phone?
Did you hear me? No, they're saying that your microphone earlier, they were saying it was too loud over both of us.
It was because I was swapping devices, and then I figured Aaron would let me in, and it didn't. Am I still too loud?
You sound fine to me. I don't know.
Hey, it's probably because I'm streaming from the bathroom. you don't have to
want the link.
You'd have to.
What are you doing? You're in the phone booth.
Well, I'm always hated on for bitch in the bathroom, according to No Sense.
Oh shit! What? I just was sent something.
Charlotte, as far as me being credible, you can kiss my uncredible ass.
I want to let me just double check and make sure I can speak on what it is I've been sent. Let me see.
Honestly, if you started a new Facebook page, KCG, I wouldn't join it. I'm done. I don't trust any of these groups anymore. I'm out.
That's the thing. I mean, I feel like when the original group there, without a freaking clue, like I feel like that we're never going to get that back again, or without getting that back again. I feel like the people who ran it were kind of rare in their intentions anyway, and I don't know. It's kind of sad.
She went on Twitter. She said, "This is not a credible."
Yeah, it is, because I won't join another one. I don't feel comfortable.
But she goes on to blast me because she's in an obvious lie. A lie about what? My integrity is what matters to me. Well, bitch, you're screwed. Not popularity.
She says a lot.
You don't have to worry about popularity because that's definitely not a thing.
We're both wearing pink eyeshadow. Me and you, Rita. I don't know if you can see mine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had this really dark one, but then I stabbed myself in the eye with it and broke it.
I love
it. Oh, man. Hey, this is the first time, by the way, that all three sister wives are up on panel. This is all three of us. I'm the favorite. Just so
Yep.
you know. They waited till I was gone
Fuck.
to announce this.
Oh, okay. So, all right. Yeah, I'm reading my Twitter thread, my mod chat. Someone had, Megan had said, "You and Nikki are real low, and Vada is super loud." Chat is complaining, some. Let me check here.
I'll turn
My
it down.
audio.
Is it okay now, little guys?
Let me see.
Yeah, because I was in the bathroom.
I
call that the phone booth. So every
wait.
time I'm live, I always have to go pee. So I'm like, I gotta go to the phone booth. That's our little thing now.
All right. So I turned my input volume up a little. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. And Sue, I saw your message. I'm going to send him the link now. Thank you.
Autistic Show, for the super chat. Thank you.
Oh, I didn't see that. I will go back and see in just a second. All right. Where's
Steve wants the link to join. He just called us.
Yep. Sue sent me a message and I just, all right. It's coming through Messenger right now, Steve. And that's so consequently, that's where the original link I sent is in Messenger. Just saying.
Hey, Nikki, did you see my busy cartoons that I've been doing?
I'm going to go. Did I see what?
Have you seen my busy?
You know
how you has that piece of toast? I'm working on one right now where they're at the pool. I almost forgot of who. There's these hot chick songs at the pool. And it's going to be so funny.
I'm going to go to the phone.
Okay.
Hey, Steve.
Well, hello.
Hi, Steve.
Hi. So I kind of think maybe we can bring it back a little bit about what triggered this tonight. What kind of was the precursor for why to have a stream? Because a lot of people are going, what the hell is going on? They may not know. So if I can for 2 minutes kind of set up what exactly happened and
sure,
why.
go ahead.
All right. So
go ahead, mansplain it. Go ahead, mansplain it for us.
I have to explain it to the dudes out there that don't get it because a bunch of women trying to explain to them, man stuff.
Fair enough.
So in the group, the group that Charlotte is an admin for, there's two admins for that. There's Charlotte and there's this person named Allison. I've never spoken to Allison. I've reached out to her. No, I've never got a comment back. I tried to call her. It goes right to just call ended. It doesn't connect. So I have no idea who this person is. So when Charlotte's saying, well, Allison this, Allison that, if this person, Allison, doesn't respond to anyone, then to me, it's a ghost. I don't know who this person is who's in charge of this group, which is very disconcerting. However, Charlotte wanted me to at least kind of vouch for her in some way that she was a real person. I understand this. As you said, Aaron, when people come to the community, they're new, and they want to establish themselves. I talked to her on the phone, realized it was a real person. Veda has talked to her on the phone. She's a real person. I do not think she comes from anywhere else. I think she's just a person who has whatever beef she has with Katie Joy, like the rest of us. I think that's legit. But she was very, very wanting me to validate her integrity, her online personage as being someone who's very genuine. I just know this person from 6 weeks ago. That's it. They messaged me and they wanted me to look into Nikki and down the rabbit hole at bedtime for sharing a Patreon, whatever it was, from Gwen. And I told her, look, I think I did say, I think you should not share Patreon stuff. I think it is a violation of copyright and I'm against this. But I also was like, I need to check in this more because it clearly is more to a story.
Whatever it was.
And so I talked to Nikki, I talked to Aaron, and I found out that she did put the information out, but she also later on asked for permission because she didn't know she needed permission, but she did ask permission, and Gwen was like, you know what, share it. Absolutely. At that point, it was at the most an innocent mistake. And I have never talked to Down the Rabbit Hole at bedtime. She doesn't really know me from Hill of Adams, but I like her content. It's always been solid. And so I wasn't going to just say, oh, this person, did something malicious when there seemed to be no malintent. But Charlotte would not let it go. She wanted me to denounce Nikki. She wanted me to say that this was all just, some some major travesty of justice by copyright law. And I'm like, look, I found this an innocent mistake. That's where it should have stopped. But no, Charlotte decided to post tonight on the group a post about Down the Rabbit Hole at bedtime, which I thought was very out of place. The group for Katie Joy was originally to, or at least our group, was to make sure that her historical revisionism didn't take place. It was to really hold Katie accountable for her own words. That's what Tina and I both had in mind after we took over the Without a Freaking Glue from Ashley Siren. And now Charlotte is using the group to go after content creators that she has personal enmity with and that she has personal vendetta with. And I call that out. And I said, look, that's not what this group is for. If you want to call out content creators that support Katie Joy, like Unirock, absolutely. But you're going after a good content creator merely because you didn't like the fact that she made a minor mistake. She corrected it, which is what you're supposed to do, apologized, got permission, and at that point, it should have been over. And she would not let it go. And so I made a very small comment, something along the lines of this should be taken down, and that you shouldn't go after, with that down the rabbit hole at bedtime. I was not the only one that made this comment. She then deleted that comment, so Katie Joy move, and then proceeded to suspend me for 30 days in the group. And you got to remember, we're the OGs that the whole group was basically to vindicate.
I understand why she had to come for me, though.
I'm sorry, what? You're breaking up. What? Oh, I'm sorry, what? Nikki? Nikki's Canadian. She has like Wi-Fi of like 2 styrofoam cups and a string. Are you on dial-up, Nikki? Seriously, are you on dial-up? Canadians, is that third world country? I thought they're like, like modernized.
Okay, so everyone just knows the real reason for this stream is to raise the money and awareness for Canada's like 1995 broadband problem.
I wouldn't even call it broadband. This is straight up like copper wiring.
And she's only after me because I wouldn't go against Aaron and Nikki. That's the whole reason she's making these posts about me tonight.
That's the same thing. Yeah, she was upset that you didn't go against Aaron and Nikki, that I didn't go against Aaron and Down the Rabbit Hole at bedtime. Again, I have no affiliation with that channel. I've never spoken to the woman, so I'm not like friends with her or anything. But her content has been solid. Why would you go after a content creator who puts out correct information about Katie Joy merely because you feel she did something wrong with a Patreon post or posting them from Patreon, which has already been resolved? That's insanity. And I I don't share personal DMs, and so I won't. But the walls of text that I got from this woman sharing her personal life with me that I have no idea, who she even is, trying to manipulate by trying to say, I've been through all this, blah, blah, blah. And the emotional manipulation and the gaslighting, I was like, enough. I asked her not to DM me, and she had not DM'd me after I asked her to stop. But other people had asked her to stop for the same reason. So if you're a content creator and you've had walls of text from this Charlotte person, and you find it to be manipulative, using her, past trauma and other things to basically get you to side with her, you're not alone. I think everybody in this panel has had that happen.
Run.
And that's a warning sign. So like I said, I do think that she just has mental issues. I don't think she was sent by anybody, but I cannot be supporting of somebody who's going to go after a content creator just because you have some personal vendetta and use the group for that. I will not support that. So I made a post on Twitter and I called her and I said, shit's about to hit the fan. I said, this is not going to go well, but I have no choice.
That was good of you, Steve.
And I think that's what the catalyst was. And so I do want you to read that Twitter feed tonight if you can, because I think it's important that people kind of get the backstory. But that's what happened. So if people want more information, just DM me.
Yeah, and I posted all of it. If you don't,
Now you can say I said your name, Charlotte.
Yeah, she's gonna be mad that we said her name.
Why? That's what the name she goes by.
Steve's whole tweet. Yeah, everybody's on Facebook and not Twitter, because I know some people don't have Twitter. So on my Facebook, there's his whole tweet on a slide where it shows the whole thing and all the comments.
Yeah, and it's and here, like I said, who's the biggest victims of Katie Joy? It's myself, Tina, and Nikki, EKC, Veda. It's all of us.
I'm not a victim of Katie Joy. So
well,
no, she's done me wrong.
She's done me wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you kidding? She tried to frame you as CP.
Yeah, exactly. She got Nat on you.
She tried. Yeah. She didn't succeed. So she did me wrong, but she didn't.
All right. Well, that's fair enough. Okay, let's put it this way. We all have been
Crossed.
by Katie. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't want to use the word victimized. She's not lied about all of us. In
There's
no
nothing-
uncertain terms.
yeah, there's nothing wrong with being a victim. I'm not.
Yeah.
I've been a victim before. I'm not even going there. But I'm not Katie Joy's fucking victim. That's all.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying.
she plays the victim card because she isn't the victim, so she has to play the victim card because she wants people to think that she's been this target of some mass campaign of hate and what's so funny is if you read the things she's written about people, she says the exact same thing about everyone. It's like everybody's her greatest enemy.
Yeah, everybody's hacked her. Everybody's went after her son and so on.
Llama Girl just said that she's got lots of DMs from her.
What?
Yeah, she was acting really
Llama
weird
Girl
and
says
creepy.
that she had lots of DMs from her. She was acting
From
She
Charlotte?
kept
And
asking
creepy.
if I was upset with her because I didn't answer in a few hours. I was asleep. She did that to EKC too.
She did that to
That's
Aaron.
it.
Yeah,
That's like the same shit to everyone.
and everybody told her Aaron takes her time to get back to you. We all know this. She works. I messaged her. I don't expect her to get back to me right away unless it's like 3:00 in the morning and she's always up. But I mean, to the daytime, I don't know when she's going to get back to me. I just know
We're
when
all
she
busy.
will.
It's so true.
I think you should
Joe.
Yeah,
just start a channel. Like start a channel if you're this crazy or something, Maybe not.
Yes, that's what we did. That's what we all did.
Right? Yeah. Do you want to, like I said, do you want to read the Twitter feed, or does it matter at this point?
Yeah, we can read it.
Yeah, we can. Wait. I'm gonna check something real quick. I'm sorry. I asked someone for permission about something. I thought you guys might get just a kick out of knowing about it. Feel free. Okay, so someone sent me screenshots. I'm not going to share the screenshots because I don't want to out this person or risk outing this person. But they sent me screenshots, and it looks like they're in the Facebook group. And I don't know if this is a post. I don't know if this is a post they're sharing or something, or I think this might be maybe in the file section or something of the group. But there's a list or some sort of documentation in the group, and it says, please do not share videos from these creators on this page. Vada, Down the Rabbit Hole at Bedtime. Nikki, I think Down the Rabbit Hole News maybe, and for some reason there's nonsense on the page too. I don't know why that's there, but I think there's more. Oh, and Unirock. So wait.
Why did she put you? That's
We'll be edited in. We'll be edited in.
What the
I'm
fuck?
sure.
Where's mine? Why
Don't
did
feel
I
slighted.
make the do not share list?
Yeah, because
You'll
you can
get
have it.
there.
I was the first one. Aaron and Rabbit were the first ones to make the list.
It's
Yeah.
weird. Why is it like Llama Girl just said too? She wanted her to vouch for her. She said the same thing to me. She wanted me, and she had all these. I swear to God, I saw all these people on Facebook vouching for her. Like, oh yeah, I've known her for years. She's the wonderful person. It's like, who does that? I get people want to be vouched for initially, right? Okay, few people, this person kind of knows me, but she wanted to be propped up like she's like the pillar of ethical, of YouTube, of I guess Facebook, And I don't know why. She was really trying to embed herself in the community, and yet
No,
6
none
weeks,
of us. Nobody could vouch for
6
her.
weeks she's been around, and she wanted me to throw Nikki under the bus. I'm like, are you out of your mind?
Yeah. Why would you have to have anybody anyway to deem you're credible? People can look for
And
themselves.
she wanted Beta to throw me under the bus and Megan to throw me under the bus.
Yeah, that wasn't going to happen. No. And
Why, and Veda,
Nikki was the first one I knew. No way.
I just want to get it on air. Did you or did you not give permission for her to share your DMs, your private DMs? Charlotte, yeah.
What?
I wouldn't give her permission to share any.
That's what I figured. Charlotte is sharing your private communications with her, which is a pure Katie Joy move. So let me maybe make this very clear to the 150 people watching those afterwards. If you send this woman any DMs, she will release them without impunity. And yet she's having the balls to say, "Oh, Down the Rabbit Hole at Bedtime was unethical for putting content out behind a Patreon paywall," but she has no problem releasing people's private DMs. That is hypocrisy at its finest. There, Katie
There's
Joy
nothing
2.0.
in there. I mean, there's nothing.
Oh no, it's nothing. It's irrelevant. Yeah, you know what? I swear to God, I didn't even look at them. I didn't care.
Yeah.
I didn't read them. None of my business.
That's the thing. There's nothing in anybody's
I didn't
DMs that
even
have
read them,
anything
Beta.
against any of us.
Oh, is this right? Okay.
But I called her out for sharing them.
Like, remember what Steve, you're asking her, and you're like, okay, show me what he did.
I still don't know I didn't even know what the hell she was mad about you for
she didn't.
days. I didn't even get what the hell was going on. And remember, I was like, I have to go to work. I'll figure it out. I didn't know what the hell. And then when I found out how trivial and menial it was, after something that had been resolved because she did get permission and she did recognize, maybe I should. Okay, at that point, the situation's
and I wasn't
over.
even the one that fucking shared it. It was Rob.
Right. But you've I guess you didn't condemn her for it, and therefore you're Satan. You're evil incarnate.
Wow, this deja vu. It's deja vu. Like the whole like Real Entertainment News thing. Like because I would not also condemn him and publicly hate on him, then I was just as bad or something. You know, it's like that shit all over.
I never asked you to.
No, it wasn't you. No, it wasn't you. It's just some other people. Whatever. It's water under the bridge. I don't even care anymore. But it's just deja vu.
I remember that too. It was so stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just found out tonight though that Charlotte was trying to get Veda and Megan to go at me, and nobody knows this woman, okay? Like she hasn't been around
Megan,
that long. Why would? Well, she got Megan. She wanted Megan to come after me. She wanted Veda to come after me. To fuck's sake, like this girl's been around for how long, and I've known you guys for how long? Like, come on.
It was actually,
especially I think she has no proof to show that I've done anything wrong.
It was Megan who helped get the pieces together for me. I mean, because I don't think I really ever messaged Megan that much, but I'm like, hey, can I have your ear for a few? And she was, absolutely. And I figured out that she was doing the same thing to Megan that she was doing to me.
Exactly.
100%.
So she released my DMs, right, Steve? You said yes.
She released your DMs, yeah. Look at my Twitter. I even said, hey, did you get permission from Veda? I know that she didn't, but I wanted you to,
I just want to say though too, like up. I mean, in the tweet in which she shares your DMs, she tags you, she tags myself, but she has me blocked, so I don't bother tagging. Then at that point,
that's a bitch move.
Yeah, it is.
Well, all she's gonna see is me. All you're gonna see is me defending you. So that's a dumb move, dumbass. She's God. She said.
Sue Elliott just said that Charlotte messaged her.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, yeah, no, I know that they were talking like it's about the stream and everything, so I have no doubt that she messaged him. But was it? I mean, are you? Please tell us more.
They're thinking she's in the bushes. Yeah, like she. So Sue just said 12:39. I just got a message from Charlotte EKC. Yeah, she went after me, Laura. She has released DMs trying to cause problems between me and Veda, saying that Veda was saying bad things about me.
About
shit. She's
exactly. This is what she's doing. She's trying to do content creator against content creator. She's pitting. She's manipulating. Yeah, she's manipulating people to go after each other. Like, oh, we're gonna put Llama against Veda and Nikki against Megan and EKC against everybody because it's EKC. This is the kind of manipulation tactics I've seen. Because I'll tell you, all of you have messaged me. Like people in the live chat have messaged me. I've seen it all, and I'm seeing it like from a higher vantage point of what this woman's doing. It is absolutely manipulative, without question. I bet I bet your messages that you got, this is what you even told me, are exactly the same, like almost verbatim, probably.
Right,
Charlotte, you can release whatever you want. What I say about people, I've said to them, and I mean it, so it's fine.
Yeah, and I'm reading this too. Like you even asked me if you could share that with her first, and I said, yeah, sure, go ahead. Or you said, can I share your answer or whatever with her? I think is what you said.
The only thing.
Right, yeah. And I said, yeah, sure, go ahead. But I'm looking at the screenshot here, and it looks like you shared it, but then you unsent it, and you're like, I unsent it because you already read it, and it doesn't need to be staying up. Like I don't do that with DMs or something. So I'm like, I
didn't want her to share it everywhere because it's somebody else's business.
This isn't painting you in a bad light at all. I mean, what the fuck? But I don't understand that. Why share it?
I read it too.
I need to let Erin. She's worried that I'm going to let you know what she said about you. That's what she's worried about.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Me?
Oh, let me. I mean, the way she talked to me about everyone else, that tells me that she's talking to everyone else about me. So
right,
it's out there.
Okay. 2 hours worth. If
Sean
you want me to
Coffey.
send them all to
Sean
Aaron,
Coffey.
I
Okay,
will.
listen to this.
Sean Coffey's right on the money.
Have a point.
Yep.
Yeah, Steve said the same thing. Read that. It says, how come every time KJ has a court case, some asshole comes out of the woods to cause chaos?
Every
Yes.
single
That's
solitary
exactly what
time.
I think.
Every
It's
time.
every
Yeah,
fucking time. She's
and-
in the
And I'm telling, and
Every
I'm telling,
first
I'm telling
that. Now it's Charlotte.
Charlotte, if she had an ounce of integrity, she needs to give up that group, give it to like EKC or somebody, step the hell down and work her way up to the
Yes.
community, because she tried taking over the community from the OGs. And I'm sorry, I find that to be so beyond disrespectful, because I don't know what her story was with Katie Joy. I don't know. I don't know what the hell this woman did to her, but she's never told me. Has she told you?
Yes.
I don't
Well,
even
oh,
think
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
she
I don't
has
know.
one, Steve. She just came into the community.
But she's told you what Katie Joy did to her?
She's never
'Cause I don't
told
know.
nobody that I know of.
Oh,
she
she
just
told
came
Vader.
here.
Oh,
And it
Oh,
was- what, she's been
no,
here for
she
what?
told me.
Oh, really?
She
She
told
didn't
me.
tell me. What is
Well,
it?
Katie,
Oh, she told-
Katie did.
Okay.
Katie didn't do anything like directly to her necessarily, but she caught Katie while having DMs with Katie. She got a different version of what transpired between Katie and the people who made Shiny Happy People or whatever it's
Well,
called.
but so what?
Well,
That's,
I know,
but that's
I know,
not to her
but
directly.
right. So then upon. I'll have to pull up. I'm not going to share. I think
you're right.
No, she said I could share them before, and I did share some of them already, but I'm going to read from them anyways. Let me just pull them up. So I didn't
When
give
was
shit
y'all's
wrong.
first time of talking to Charlotte? Was it July or June 8th? I mean,
1 second. Let me find her here.
June 8th is the first time she ever contacted me. I'm just wondering.
Mine was July 2nd.
Um,
And it was about Shiny Happy
So-
People. Yeah.
I got June 6th.
Okay.
This was email though. I think we might have DM'd though first in Twitter. I don't recall. I signed out. I have to sign back in my other account.
This bitch is insane, dude.
Actually, I'll have it right here.
I knew something was wrong with her. I knew it. Man, I should have trusted my gut and quit talking to her.
I mean, I looked at it this way: if something was wrong, but at least I was then moderator of the group, and I can just keep an eye on shit and just be made aware as early as
Keep it in
possible.
check.
Until just suddenly I realize I'm not moderating the group anymore. Okay.
Yeah, same here. You know?
Okay.
Now there is some confusion.
First
and-
messaged me on July 3rd.
yeah, the day after. Yeah.
And I'm going to
So-
read it.
The last one. I was
This-
It
last.
says,
There was.
"Can you
Go ahead, Nikki.
please call me on here or my phone? I have started to email you several times, but it's such a long thing. We could talk about it in a matter of minutes. It involves KJ." Okay. That was on July 3rd. That was the first time she ever messaged me.
Mine was a
And
similar
then
message.
she went at me in the comment section on my video. So I don't get it.
So
There's more to
there was a
it,
little-
but I'm not going to read it all.
there is a little bit of correction. I remember Aaron being kicked out of the chat, like the moderator chat, by her. However, I think it was Allison that kicked her out of the actual group, because there's a difference between the group chat and the
Right.
group itself. So I think she was removed.
Yeah,
I
I was
remember-
never in the chat.
Yeah, no, you weren't, but Aaron was, and I think she was removed by Charlotte, but Allison supposedly kicked her out of the group, but nobody knows who this Allison person is. And so So she showed the
think
chat logs.
Allison is her song.
and it possibly, but she showed the chat logs, and the chat logs was for the group, not the chat, which I found out is what Aaron was actually removed from originally, was the actual chat. So maybe there was some confusion on my part, and I will apologize for that. However, when I did ask her who deleted my comment and who suspended me, she would not answer that, and it was immediately after I put that there, and it had to be her. I mean, there's just, so that is a Katie Joy move in itself, right there. I mean, so it is what it is. But if it wasn't her that removed you, then I do apologize from the group. But she did remove you from the group chat, and that's I think where the misunderstanding was. Make
Well,
sense?
Aaron, it's good that you didn't answer her. Your DMs would be out.
No, Allison's never messaged me back. I can't. I doesn't even show she's seen it.
But has anybody seen this Allison profile to see when it was open?
No, it's like a
Yeah.
it says Hanover, which is really weird, right? I mean, because it's obviously parodying, Katie
Well,
Joy.
He's now trying to get me and Alice to fight. Or sorry,
she's
that
trying to get
Maria
everybody to fight.
girl's trying
It's
to
crazy that she's only after me because she thinks I orchestrated this live because I messaged her and y'all saw what I messaged her before we went live. But it wasn't me either way. And number two, for you to put out messages, go ahead, because if I put out what you said about every single person on here, they're really going to be after you. So you're lucky I'm not that way.
Yeah, I'm not going to release any DMs. You go ahead, Charlotte. I don't care.
I'm not releasing any. I'm not releasing any Charlotte's DMs. I don't do that. You know that.
I'm
I
not
don't.
either.
No, because I'm not going to.
I don't do something there anyway, really.
I'm not doing it. There's nothing that has been said for all of us that
I'm not vindictive like that,
wrong or attacking or anything. So release the fuck away, lady.
Yeah, and so
I don't care.
this by the way, so Allison Jones, her main account on Facebook is it's a shell page. It's not even her real thing. So it doesn't. So it could be anybody, right? And by the way, at Facebook, you're not allowed to have those, but whatever. I don't particularly care. But whoever it is,
it's like the majority of Facebook. I think.
I know,
at this point.
right? I literally only have that in my with my non sequitur. But anyways, I don't know anything about this Allison Jones. It could very well be her. I don't know. But whoever it is, they're not interacting with people to answer questions. Therefore,
really
she's just as toxic as Charlotte. If she's not willing to admin for a group and answer questions, and then block and just block people. Yeah, it's either her or somebody who's at least sympathetic to Charlotte, letting Charlotte take over the group and run it the way she's running it. Therefore, she's removed all the people what that group had to do with.
Yeah, exactly. Like we were all the OGs of that group. This is what it was for people like us and even just subscribers and stuff. Yeah. It was great until Charlotte
took over. Yeah,
I don't know, man. I find it weird. She did, and I find it really weird. Exactly what Sean was saying. Out of nowhere when KJ's in hot water. Something is very wrong here.
I just really feel that just reading her and Katie's messages over that she's working for her. I don't know why.
She hates Katie. She hates Katie. She hates Katie.
That she's going after Katie. Like she's got to make sure she looks like she hates Katie.
No, I could tell when people have actual venom. She dislikes Katie. There's no doubt in my mind about that.
Yeah, and I'm.
You know what? Apparently, she's got all of us kicked out of that group that she's had problems with. Katie.
Yeah, I'm not.
Steve's gone, Nick's gone, Beta's gone, Aaron's gone.
I just think it's.
Honestly, I wouldn't put it past her.
Well, sure. I don't. When it comes
to
Katie,
I don't put it past Katie one bit. Yeah, absolutely.
Of course.
I don't think that this would if that was Katie's intentions. I don't think this would have been a wise choice.
Honestly, straight up, Katie Joy is not that smart to pull off something like that.
It would have been a perfect choice. She gets people to stop talking about her.
No, she's not that. She's not that good. Sorry, no way.
No, because by talking about Charlotte, we're still talking about Katie.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If anything, we're talking about her more because now we have a reason to stream and talk about this shit. Mm-hmm. But I didn't realize she had sent me an email about a week ago. I didn't even see it. And it was apparently she sent me a PayPal. I really gotta check that thing more. But it says she goes, I've sent several messages with no response. You said you'd get with me on Sunday and you didn't. You refused to answer my quotation about my super chat, and it's the first one I ever sent. PayPal advised me to write to request that to be sent back since you're obviously upset with me, but choosing to ignore me and not help me understand why. I totally trusted you. I don't understand, but I did nothing to deserve to be treated this way.
See,
I haven't even seen this before now. Like, what do you what? I didn't realize that we had some contract here or something. I don't understand. Like,
it's single white female vibes.
Right. Okay. With my daughter's calling me. 1 second. I'm gonna mute. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who kind of sends those kind of messages.
With me, she's trying to tell me that Nikki's turned on Steve, and I was like, now I know you're lying.
Yeah, no.
She had put that Nikki says that she trusts nobody, and I told her, well, I trust Steve and Meg 100%, and she said that Nikki had responded back saying, well, I don't trust anyone, like insinuating that she doesn't trust Megan or Steve.
I said that.
But
that's
you see,
what she said.
But you see,
I said that I don't trust anyone.
Yes.
But even if she did,
how does Charlotte know that when we don't fucking talk? Like,
would- but
show
even
the
if-
proof, Charlotte,
but
because you're pissing me off.
even if she did, that's a general statement. This is what Katie does. They take general statements and not realize that this is how people communicate in general. You know, I can say, look, I don't trust anybody either, but you know, I trust you all because when you're talking in generalities to somebody that you don't even know, people talk like that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Which
So
state?
even if Nikki said that, I would be like, yeah, she generally doesn't trust people, but it's not like it's an absolute categorical.
I have a hard time
What
trusting
state is
people. I
KS?
do, but I never told her that. I never told anyone that.
Which state is KS? Real quick, KS is
Kansas,
what? Kansas.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she's definitely not Katie because I mean I have her address and her phone number.
Oh, she's a real person. No, Charlotte. No, I've talked to Charlotte. I mean, it's not. Yeah, and you webcam with her, but again, she, like I said, I think she just has this blind hatred for Katie because she feels like she was lied to by her, not understanding that we weren't just lied to by her, we were lied about from her, and to the nth degree that has cost many of us reputation, tens of thousands of dollars, or at least several thousands of dollars. I've lost what, that 10 grand in legal fees, partly because of her and other people. So it's personal with us. It's not just that she fucked up on shiny happy people. It is because Katie Joy is an evil, manipulative demon.
Monster. Dangerous monster.
She's evil, and I'm never advocating for someone's cancellation, but Katie has done some
There's
destruction.
There's a point where it's like this person has done such harm to people. When you're sued 6 times for defamation, take the hint. They're lying to you.
Yeah. Don't you find it weird though? Because I don't know. Ever since Charlotte came in here, there's no more talk about KJ in that group. I don't like. Well, every time I'm blocked, but it's more what Charlotte wants, how Charlotte feels. What
weird?
What creators want.
Me removed my post because it wasn't about KJ.
Yeah, no, she's crafting it around Charlotte because she wants to feel like she's the important one.
Sorry,
Yeah, it's all about Charlotte now. Ever since she joined this group, she's got everyone out, and it's all about Charlotte now. It's Charlotte's group.
Yep.
Have fun with it.
Yeah, and she's like, "Oh, I don't care about."
that comes across her.
Well, I've decided I'm turning my group into a KJ one for right now to get the right information out, and that way nobody's thrown off by her lies.
Yeah.
Because pretty soon she'll be working
Brenda
for
said
KJ.
that if she's against KJ, why would she be upset about shiny happy people?
I don't know.
I have no idea. Good question, and it doesn't make sense.
The first message she sent to me was on July 12th was something about shining happy people, and I'm like, she's like, I've been trying to contact you, and I'm like, okay, but I look. Sometimes I will admit there are people I don't know. I may wait a day or two to get back to them. The people that message me that are like subscribers, friends, members, I get back to them right away. I literally I do, but sometimes I like, you know what, I'll deal with this tomorrow. I don't remember if I waited on her or not, but it was like, oh, okay, you've been trying to get a hold of me. What's up, kind of stuff. And all of a sudden, she was just, it wasn't even about shining happy people or even Katie at that point. It was all, Nikki and Down the Rabbit Hole. They're supporting they're supporting copyright infringement and stealing people's content and all this other shit. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Nikki's been lying about me.
Guys. You tell me what you think, because
swear to God,
fucking lying.
Nikki, she was like, Nikki's been going all over the place, just spreading vicious lies about me and shit like that. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? First of all, that's not Nikki. Okay, that's just not happening.
And she would never send me proof. I asked her for the proof, and she would talk about something else.
Nothing. Never once.
Steve said the same thing. Nobody got anything of me doing anything wrong or malicious. Not one person.
It took me several days to figure out even what the hell she was talking about, Nikki.
I know, but I'm glad I went
was
to.
She talking about Steve? I mean, I still don't know.
Yeah. So what did she say? That she was upset that I was saying stuff about her all over?
She was upset that you were going around lying about her and that you went down the rabbit hole. I mean, like I said, I don't release DMs, but I give you a gist. But I have to like.
But my question is, where are these lies that Nikki posted? Where?
Rabbit has never once mentioned this woman's name, and she won't. I've talked to Rabbit, and me and Rabbit spoke to each other, and we both said we ain't saying shit. The girl's not all there,
right?
Dude, she told me Meg's seen it, and so I reached out to Meg too, and Meg's like, I don't know what the hell. She's like, this is lost as I am.
Yep, she said that to me.
She told me Meg saw all this evidence
and
against
Megan
Nikki.
told me she looked, and there's nothing.
There's
nothing. Meg's like nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there were some other girls that kind of went at her on Reddit, but not Nikki. Nikki did nothing.
Well, what do you think she perceived as Nikki attacking her then? Like,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I've never once talked to her in Reddit. Not fucking once.
when Megan came to me about it, what did I say to you, Megan? I said, I absolutely 110% do not believe that shit about Nikki. Do not believe
Yeah, and
her.
I did.
No.
And I looked for myself and there was nothing. And I mean, I just didn't sound, Nikki doesn't do that. You never see her in any kind of stuff like this. It just didn't sound right. Big red flag.
And she also said that I laughed it off and I didn't take it seriously, and I was a joke. And I'm like, first of all, I didn't laugh it. I do now, but I mean, but I was taking it seriously that she was accusing Nikki of shit that I know that she would not do. So I was taking it seriously, but not in the way. But she was like, you laughed it off and you just thought it was a joke. And I'm like, no, I didn't. I could see now that it's like how comical it really is, but I wasn't at the time.
Never laughed.
She never showed me a damn thing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
No, you never laughed at her. Never.
I'm making our group cover photo right now. It's going to be good.
Brenda says KJ wants to get back at Gwen. KJ doesn't like Rabbit. KJ has a court date. KJ uses people, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Got some points
And
there, Brenda.
She said down the rabbit hole, not the news, but the good one. I bet had a vendetta against her because of the Patreon thing, right? She said that you guys were going around slandering her left and right. And I can tell you, I'm telling you all right for a fact that is absolutely not happening. Nope. What happened, because Nikki did come to me and she was asking me, going, what the hell is going on? I have not even talked about this woman. Why is she saying that?
Messages. I will never share them, but I will tell you.
Yeah, she was like, I don't know what this woman thinks I'm saying about her. I'm like, okay, I'll ask, right? And I told you I would go to Charlotte and ask her, and I was like, okay, let's kind of find out what the hell's trying to going on. And there was literally nothing given to me about what the hell she was talking about when she was like, Nikki and Rabbit know exactly what's going in these groups, and they know exactly it's untrue, and they're putting it on anyway. So I'm like, no, they're not. She was going after your credibility, and I took that personally. I can't speak up for Rabbit. Obviously, I'd never ever have talked to the woman, so I don't really, I can't vouch for her like that. But I like her content. That's all that matters. Her content has been solid. That I can vouch for.
She's a sweet girl. You can tell, and I know better.
And I believe you, but I've had no interactions with her. So
yeah, I get it. I definitely understand what you're saying. I mean, I get that.
Yeah.
I'm going to name it Without a Crystal Ball Exposed. What do y'all think? What's a great group name for this?
Yeah, that one's good.
Okay.
If you're running it, I'm game. And I will obviously talk to you.
Yeah, because you've already got like you
won't kick us.
You've already got 3,000.
Yeah, you've already got
I'm almost at 4,000, so this will be great.
Yeah, and you also and straight up, if there's misinformation about Katie Joy in a Facebook group, damn well we say like, no, this is BS, and you would be willing to listen to that. Although we may agree or not agree, it was irrelevant. You're at least willing to listen. Charlotte wouldn't. She couldn't care less what people had to say.
You have to have an open mind to run a Facebook group, period. Like, you can't block everybody that's against, like, with the Drake one thing, I learned this. I had admins that were blocking people because negative things or positive things were said about Dre. And I said, do not do that. Just because someone likes Dre, don't kick them out of this group. Don't do it. And they were doing it behind my back, and I finally caught them. But
Annette just said, after I started ignoring Charla, she sent me a DM asking, is Llama Girl mad at me? Are you mad at me? She's very needy and clingy. How many people has she fucking been in DMs with?
A lot.
Like everybody.
Oh, and she was going after that other that the Twitter account that went by Paulson, the good one, and she's like, I'm not Katie Joy. She's been around for quite some time. Nobody's ever had a problem with her. And for some reason she started going after her too.
Yeah.
Why?
What the fuck?
So let's list off who all she has a problem with. Who all does she have a problem with?
Well, listen.
Annette, Llama.
She also was talking about Marie and Alice because she said they're the same person, which I don't know Marie, but I guess she's been some sock account that's been going after people.
Right.
Marie Alice and Marie. Marie and Debbie are the other ones that admin the other group.
Is that who she's referring to? Because she said Marie is Alice,
group, and she's got a problem with them.
Yeah, she did say that. Now it looks like her and Alice are teamed up.
They blocked me from her groups, so I have fuck's sake. They both think I'm not.
Oh, and that says that's me. Who's that?
I'm blocked from the other group too, Megan. So I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, Annette says that's me. I don't know who that is.
What?
So that's me. I've changed my name though. From what? Marie? Because I don't know that other group. I have no interactions with them that I remember. If it has been a while. So, Paulson. Oh, she's Paulson. Oh, put that. Yeah.
Wait, from
Okay,
what?
she's
Who
Paulson.
are you?
Yeah.
Can you
Annette,
tell us?
Annette is Paulson. Paulson is okay. So she's been around for a
Oh,
long
it's
time.
Paulson.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So she was trying to like throw shade her way. And I'm like, she's been nothing but kind. Yeah, I remember now. She was Annette. Yeah. I was like, because she's been on my feeds before. Always nice. Always nice. And I'm like, why are you starting crap with people? I don't understand this. Yeah, and that's been
always.
fine. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I don't know. Like, it bothers me about the time. I'm trying to think
Frankie
of what
said
it was.
Charlotte
anything-
deleted my first post asking for permission.
around June 8th. Was there anything going on with what was going on with Katie at the time? Does anybody know?
June 8th?
Around July 8th or June 8th. I first talked. What day did y'all say y'all talked to her again?
July 2nd was the first
So
day
mine
she
was
does
July
it.
8th. So around July 8th, was anything happening?
I first talked to her. Wait a minute. Sorry, let me go back here.
Is that when Jericho started showing up? Or was that
I
July
first talked to her
3rd.
June 6th. No, wait. Yeah, June 6th.
Okay, let me look one more time then. Let me look one more time if it was July or June that I started talking to her. Because she told me that I was one of the first creators that she contacted. I don't believe that. Not whatsoever now. Okay, mine was June.
Yeah,
8th.
she contacted me on July 3rd.
So about a
Oh,
month
okay.
after me and Aaron. That's weird. Which I understand, and I gotta give it to her. She had my back all the way. She thinks that because I wouldn't have her back against Aaron, then I betrayed her, even though she had my back. I get that. She did have my back against anybody that was mean to me. That's true. But you're asking me to go against friends that are my only friends on here. Aaron has my back at every turn. There's no way I'm doing that. And I tried to tell her, I said,
Exactly.
and she tried to do that manipulative stuff with Sue so that I would turn on Aaron. And I was like, no.
Oh, that was pissing me off because that was Sue's story to tell anywhere she wanted to tell.
Yes.
And
I
she
told
was
her that I did not agree with her canceling Sue's interview. I told her that. I said, I don't agree with that.
Yeah, that's
why was she so butthurt? Like why? Like what did she think
She had
Sue
no
owed
right.
her?
What she was doing it was for a manipulation tactic. So Sue wasn't my mod anymore. So to have my back in quotes, she canceled the event on Facebook about Sue's event. Then went on Aaron's live when Aaron's interviewing him, pissed because Aaron didn't promote the event. And I was like so lost. I was like,
Aaron sucks at promotion.
I'm like, you canceled that event, right? Like I don't understand what you're talking. I don't know. What
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's just weird.
Well, I think was it? I don't remember if. All right, no, never mind. I think the live stream happened before I saw that I had been removed from the mod chat. Because I think I don't think I was removed from the mod chat until almost the end of that day. Like it was the 9th, and I think it was like just before midnight. I saw that I was removed. I think
you were removed before that live happened.
Was I okay?
Yep, I looked. I was watching everything happen with you.
Okay.
Because I watch over Aaron specifically and Steve, and I was watching every move being made on them and everything that Megan was telling me. And I had learned a week prior that you had been removed before that live happened. So I know better, and I can prove it. I can show you the dates on that.
Okay.
She knows I can. And I said, well, she forgot that she had told me that. And that's how I know this. She forgot that she had told me that she had removed Aaron. And I'm like,
Right.
Then she starts telling me about how Aaron's a piece of shit because she didn't answer the phone and blah, blah, blah. I was like, wait a minute. Last week you told me that you had removed her. So you're wanting her to promote your group and you blocked her from it? And she said, well, I gave her 4 days and she wasn't contributing. So Alice told me that I needed to remove her immediately.
See, and that's like she I forget, she sent me a text message, but it was kind of snotty or snarky or whatever, but it made reference to like my not pulling my weight as an admin or whatever, moderator as a group. And I'm like, listen, man, I'm sorry. I work a lot. There's only so much I can do. I can't sit at the, I can't have a group for myself, because I can't give it the time I need. I can't give it to someone else's group too,
You have a job and you're a creator.
then she came back and she's like, no, I don't mean about the group or whatever. I want you to post in there more, or some shit like that. And I'm like, again, I can't even like post on my own shit, my own social media.
Right? It's hard. It is really hard when you work full time.
It's so daunting too. I can't stand posting shit like that. Like it's a job on social media. I can't do it.
Exactly, and that's why I don't treat it as. I've been trying to get something made for Nikki, and I haven't even been able to even get with her to get what her thoughts on it. It's just we haven't had the time.
And I posted more than anybody in her group. Every single day I posted. I wasn't even I wasn't an admin or anything. And
I tried to post in there too. Exactly.
Technically, though, that's not true because she removed most of your posts.
Technically,
no longer the case. But she was promoting me like crazy, right. And all of my posts and everything. The only time she swapped on me was when I wouldn't turn on air.
Post in the group, right? But I'm going to remove it.
Well, what I wonder, hey, Annette, what did she? I mean, generally speaking, what did she say to you? Because, like I said, her messages to me were just insane. To Llama Girl, crazy. To Nikki, to Aaron, to all of us, they were just not what I would expect from a rational
They're
person.
Novels.
These were bizarre walls of text. And look, I mean, seriously, there's not a lot of times when I've said to people, I'm not comfortable with this. Please stop DMing me. I could count on the number of one hand how many people I've had to say that to.
Was she suicidal?
Yes.
Okay. Is that why?
But she's did that to a lot of people, and that's very manipulative.
Yeah, it bothered me.
Right.
It's very manipulative, and I will not be a part of that when people try to emotionally manipulate me, because I'm only emotional to people that I give a shit about. And I'm sorry, and I don't mean to be mean, but if I've only known you 6 weeks, you're not somebody that I'm going to be able to empathize with to any great degree as I would somebody I've known for years and that I talk to, that I trust. I just don't know why anybody would even think that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I had a person just recently, and it's on the Facebook, that I knew from probably about 12 or 13 years ago that was experiencing some trauma. She reached out on Facebook. Is there anybody that I can talk to? I was the first person to answer her thing, and we ended up talking for 2 hours. And those are the kind of friends that I will always be there for. And anybody who knows me knows that. But when you come to me and you try to emotionally manipulate me about all this trauma and stuff, you're not doing anything besides pulling what I would say that Katie Joy does by trying to make yourself out to be a victim that needs this massive amount of attention. And I don't mean to sound cold on that. I don't. I'm not dispassionate, but it doesn't look good.
No, and I was even nice about that. I said, I mean, I can't give you the
well, not when she's messaging a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, no, right. I'm not the only one. Right, exactly. It's very manipulative.
Like on July 3rd, she messaged me and Annette, and on the 4th, she's messaging Mr. Blackwolf. There's more people. Mm-hmm. Like, what is going on?
So Mr. Blackwolf got similar things too.
Everybody I'm connected to, she's DMing. That's weird.
Yeah, and so did Annette. What the fuck? Like, Annette and me got messaged on the same day, and then July 4th, Black Wolf got a message. Okay, raise your hand if you didn't get a message.
Country Girl Brenda, how about you? Did you get anything?
Oh my God.
Yeah, she said walls of text, and it's all again.
This is about crazy.
Yeah, this is what I was saying.
Yeah, she sent books, and Annette just sent that too. She's
a lot of people told me this, and again, I compared all the notes and said, okay, I'm clearly not the only one. I don't think other people realize that they're not the only ones. So, Country Girl Brenda, Country Girl, look.
I thought it was on my own.
I will send you a novel tonight, Brenda. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. Let me tell you what happened in my 3rd grade class.
An essay.
My scout leader, he was a little close. He sat next to me.
So Brenda got left out. Greenwood got left out.
I don't think she messaged many.
Yeah, why does Charlotte want all the case files for Dion?
By the way, anybody knows any updates on that? Because I was going to message her tomorrow, but I haven't.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Wait, are you talking about again, Katie?
Yeah, Dion. Any updates?
Let me check now. I meant to check it before the stream started, but
I believe.
Yeah, I mean, I know we have the updates on the 7M. I'm going to be reading those tomorrow. Probably have tomorrow off.
Oh, we do have it. We do have it.
Yeah, there's
with
I have it right here. She responded on the interlocutory or the interrogatories. This was well, no, this is an old one. This is July 7th, but still, I want to read some things. But Katie Joy did respond, but I don't know if we have that one yet.
The last time I looked, there were things filed, but you couldn't view the documents.
Yeah,
that's where it was.
But why is that?
I'm thinking my first initial thought was like maybe just the website hasn't made them available yet.
24
maybe it
hours.
takes a day or something. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it could be more than that. I don't know. I mean, what the fuck do I know really? That's just I don't know. Right. But I'm gonna check right now. So.
Well, just remind people, open public hearing, August 1st, 9 Central Time. It is open to the public. And by the way, this is a fun fact for those who remember, Katie Joy actually lied to people one time, said, these are not public hearings. These are not open to the public. They have to do with my son. And it was like, oh, really? And they absolutely are public. You can listen in. You just can't obviously, talk on the call, but you can listen to the call, and it is open to the public, and we will absolutely have that information out. I think there's probably like, well, how many people were on the call last time? Like you hear this, like there are 89 other people on the call. Yeah. Like, wow.
Okay. Yeah. The website's showing the same thing. So like there's 1, 2, 3, 4 filings. There's index 84, index 85, 86, and 87. But there's no documents in which you can download still. So
okay. Yeah, Dion, I know Dion was on vacation. That's why I even told him. I was like, dude, you can't let this bum your vacation out, man. Come on.
Yeah. I feel bad that he was on vacation at that time.
Yeah, why can't Charlotte put the stuff on herself?
Why can't what?
Hmm?
What was that? What's that, Nikki?
Why can't Charlotte get the documents on Dion herself?
I don't know.
Oh.
Because people
Sorry,
like pulsing
can you
to
hear
get it, I guess, easy. I don't know. Yeah, we can hear. You got a delay, Nikki.
Okay.
Watch.
I know.
So are you guys getting DMs of these screenshots
Wi-Fi.
as well?
Yeah, what screenshots?
Someone's sending me screenshots of like, I guess there's the group is listening to us live and they're commenting on us. Ooh. And someone's tweeting about it all or whatever.
Yeah, I've been getting some of those too.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, we want people to listen. That's
fine.
No.
I think it's funny. Like there's just the only thing I'm taking away from this really is that we could be giving Charlotte exactly what she wants, attention. But
sure.
Right. Other than that, though, whatever.
But are they watching for good reasons or bad?
Who's they? It's always they. It's nonsense is they. The ambiguous they. But Maya Nova's exactly right. She said it's like trying to cause problems between all of us. She was trying to make it look like we didn't believe or trust Llama. Well, yeah, good luck with that. Which was not the case. She was twisting our words to create a problem. I mean, and no disrespect to Nikki, but even Llama probably has more credibility than anybody. The fact that she has spent how many freaking hours listening to Katie making clips. None of us have put in that much work. None of us. I mean, Llama Girl is she's a goddess when it comes to this. Okay,
she is.
She's untouchable.
Yeah.
Yeah, Llama Girl is like sacrosanct.
Yeah, she's like the number one, and then Balls 2.0.
Balls are really good too. Yeah, but
if anybody does mess with Llama Girl, we all come out and be like, "You don't do that."
Nobody messes with
I remember when idiots were coming for Llama Girl.
But why is that? It has to be because they know probably the greatest damage to Katie has been through Llama Girl.
I'm surprised that she hasn't really tried hard to take her out. You know what I mean?
Figuratively or literally?
Yeah. Literally.
It is Katie, so who the knows?
She was after her at one point, wasn't she, or something?
Yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
That's what I thought. But I think she lives in a whole different country. I mean, what can you really do?
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Too bad, Katie.
Do you want to read the Twitter before we get too late?
Oh. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I just want it on a record.
We're all
okay. What?
That's funny.
I sent it to you. I can send it to you again if you want.
Yeah, because you sent me several things. I'm just want to make sure I pull up the right one.
Yeah, just worse. I'll put it in the main group that we're in right there. Okay.
Okay.
There you go. Done.
I really want to make this like a half nonsense, half Katie Joy page. But I'm going to make it all Katie Joy.
Well, I tell you,
God, this girl doesn't fucking stop.
I'm going to be commentating on a stream that I listened to today when I was setting up for work. It was quite eye opening and kind of hilarious, if dare I say that. But hilarious in a hypocritical kind of way. But
Who was it?
it was Deets in the Streets, the stream, and I have no issue with her. She's fine. But some of the people up in panel and everything are just talking about all this shit with heels in the air and whatnot. But it's not even so much what they were saying about heels in the air that I even really caught my attention. Really,
It's the hypocrisy for you, ain't it?
yeah, it's the hypocrisy for me, exactly. But it's
I did that
more
same
than that. But
thing
yeah,
last night. I reviewed Nunya, and she said you attacked a African American family that was going through the worst moments of their lives, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm about to shit on myself.
Fish, really?
Really? Wow.
Wow.
Huh.
No,
Let's
oh my
think about
God.
that for a second.
Then
Oh my
she
God.
says, then Nunya says, oh my god, what was the other thing that she absolutely, I mean, mic drop
Did
moment was that one, but
Did they not realize? I mean, did they not have any self-reflection on that? Did they not realize what the hell they were just saying on that?
oh, here's what she said. She said, a
Hypocrisy?
tragedy pimp calling out a tragedy
No.
pimp, and I'm like, girlfriend, look
Right.
in the mirror.
Wow. That's messed up.
Then I reviewed nonsense because she was screaming at me. She's mad because me and Aaron, I put content police. I made a thumbnail that said like the crime community content police, and I used her as the thumbnail.
Yep.
And she's pissed, and she made a stream just screaming at me yesterday.
She's funny.
Yeah, so this post here that Steve made, this is the first time I mentioned Charlotte's name. And now tonight on this panel.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab a fresh soda real quick.
Okay, while you do that, I want to make a public service announcement. If you're a content creator on TikTok and you're making these videos at an NPC, don't do it. It's stupid. Our society sucks. You know what I'm talking about? These NPCs. They're like, have you seen them on TikTok? They're like, they're just like acting like they're like NPCs, and then you do some emoji and they'll do the emoji. Don't do that. It's really stupid. Okay, public service announcement. Where'd everybody go?
I'm here.
Oh, God, it got real quiet. By the way,
I'm here. I'm sorry. I'm just making this this cute little banner.
Somebody's microphone has some hiss because as soon as they muted it, it went super quiet.
Megan, you've had the most problems? I mean, the most experience really with Charlotte, haven't you? Like she's been trying to persuade you to do the most damage, hasn't she?
Well,
Wait,
yeah,
I'm sorry. I wasn't there because I was too busy making a video where I was reacting to an emoji or some shit like that.
On TikTok.
Oh, you've got me. I'm mad at you, Steve. You got me addicted to that.
No, those things are evil. They're so stupid.
I'm so mad at you, dude.
You're gonna
review TikToks. I went on TikTok for the first time without making content and just watch us, and I'm gonna kill him.
You're gonna make one of those, aren't you? You're gonna make one, aren't you?
I did, and my first post had 18,000 views on it.
Oh, shut up.
On my cartoon.
You did an NPC TikTok thing?
What the hell is an NPC?
Oh, no.
What
is that?
You haven't seen the NPC TikTok things?
No.
Oh God. No, I don't really want to show you because it's going to ruin your faith in humanity. What little you have left.
What is it?
Just look up NPC TikTok on Twitter. You'll see these people will go on Twitter and they'll act like a non-playing character, and then you send them an emoji and they'll be like heart. I put on cowboy hat. They're like pretending they're an AI.
Oh my God! Yes, I saw some video. Some chick was doing this shit, and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
And they're making money.
What?
They're making bank. People pay them because they feel like they have control over them. They're like they think they're controlling somebody, and it gives them a sense of like, I don't know, like power or some shit.
Steve, what is a word for somebody that goes after Christians? What is a word for that?
Anti-theist or anti-Christian? I mean,
like someone that attacks Christians and that's like their hobby.
Christian bashing.
I need a word that's like
that's what I would have said.
Christian bashing, yeah.
I think she's looking for the equivalent to like anti-Semite, but for Christianity.
Anti-Christian. There's
Yeah,
anti-Christian.
I don't know what else there would be there.
Right.
Same.
Sure. Ask the philosophy guy about.
I'm gonna
that
put
stuff.
Christian Slayer. Christian Slayer.
Christian Slayer.
That's what it was called in the movie Blade. They would attack. I think it was Blade or something like that, where they would attack any Christian and deem them as a predator and all of that evil shit. What's another word that describes Katie? I got liar, evil, fake, Christian Slayer, predator. What's another one?
Dangerous. Monster.
Okay, dangerous. I need 3 more.
Sociopath, narcissist.
Exploitative.
Oh, exploitative.
What's a good way to say that she Me Too's guys falsely? What's a good word for that?
For what?
Falsely Me Too's.
Men.
Victim.
Fake victim. Fake victim.
Hypocrite.
Weaponizes victimhood, maybe. I don't know.
Weaponizes Me Too.
Yeah.
That's what I put in my blog. That she weaponizes Me Too.
Weaponizes her womanhood.
Ugh.
That's gross. I know.
Do not say womanhood and her in the same breath. Oh my God! I think it was Llama Girl. I love Llama Girl to death. I think it was her, but I almost blocked her if she put her like Katie Joy do the stop it.
What about anti-Me Too?
Oh, it was so freaking nasty, dude.
I know.
I was like,
Why?
why would you do this? Why?
I might seriously like block balls at some point if that account keeps referring
Was
to
it
Katie's
balls?
clan. If they keep talking about Katie's clan, I'm gonna have to block them.
Right?
I love it. I think that is the
Oh.
funniest thing. I laugh every time she writes that.
Yeah.
Crotch spotter, liar.
That's just some nasty. Oh my God! And there's like it's like a gif. It's like a repeating grift of like Katie Joy scratching in places that shouldn't be on camera. So nasty.
Yeah, when she I was watching that video too, and she picked can't even say it, picked that thing out.
Oh, you didn't have to. We don't need details. Seriously, that's so freaking nasty, man.
Okay, think of something funny.
Okay,
Can we read
start
this?
reading this. I'm
Yes.
gonna start reading this
Good.
shit,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Okay, so Steve tweets, I am sorry, but I have to speak up about this. I don't know down the rabbit hole at bedtime, but from what I have seen, she is a solid content creator and absolutely nothing like Without a Crystal Ball. I am expressing my concern that Charlotte is using Without a Crystal Ball, truth revealed inappropriately. And do you want me to read it? Yeah, I'll read the screenshots.
Yeah,
So,
that's fine. Although this has been deleted, obviously, by
right.
her.
So this is a post from the group Without a Crystal Ball, Truth Exposed, to which Charlotte had posted, I know some people in this group like this creator. That's your right. Just know you aren't always getting credible information, and there are ethical credibility concerns by the admin team. The admin team.
She admin team, her and a ghost.
Yeah, her and her sock. No, we can't do the very same things Katie is doing, and we criticize Katie for doing them, and then applaud another creator for doing the exact same things. She shared info from behind Gwen Brown's protected Patreon paywall without asking permission first. Gwen ultimately said it was okay, but if she hadn't, there was no way to put that genie back in the bottle. It had already been clipped and shared widely across the internet. It's not fair to use that info without asking the Patreon owner first. And the anti-Katie community has been very vocal about Katie doing the same exact thing. There are several other examples of how this creator is very similar to Katie. And then
a minor mistake is not being like Katie. Again, I don't think
Right.
Charlotte has the ability to understand context because Gwen wanted this stuff out apparently, even though she didn't get explicit permission. She wanted it out, right?
I've seen everything that Gwen has said to Rabbit. I've been shown everything. The permission,
and I think
everything.
Rabbit. I think Rabbit's judgment was probably right on. I think she probably figured, yes, she does want this out, but you know what? I should have gotten explicit permission. She did the right thing by asking, and Gwen said,
right
"Sure."
there.
Exactly.
Stay right there. The fact that she realized this, she had self-reflection, she had an epiphany or whatever you want to call it, is the very proof you need that she is not at all like
Thank
Katie.
you. Exactly. It shows Charlotte is absolutely wrong right there because if it was Katie Joy would have never wanted to ask permission in the first place.
Yeah.
She would have doubled down. She would have lied about it.
She would have claimed like her fucking, I don't know,
Journalistic
her
privilege.
her PTSD was up flaring up for something that day. I don't know.
I have journalistic privilege.
Oh, Jesus.
That one makes me laugh.
So Steve wrote, when Steve was known as the top contributor here.
Was.
I was an
That's it.
expert.
I'm down the
Not
rabbit
Google.
hole at bedtime. I don't know. Okay. Is a solid content creator. This post is really unnecessary and not appropriate for this group, in my honest opinion. I am concerned you are making this group into your own personal vendetta group against content creators you do not particularly like.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I
No
know why I
comments.
put A.
There's
It
no-
should have been
yeah.
C. Yeah.
There's no interaction whatsoever with your thing there for at least a minute. Then someone wrote, "Oh, stop! I get this is your opinion, but now you're turning into Katie by bashing other creators. Leave down the rabbit hole of this page." Okay. And then Charlotte wrote, "It is very important to admins to use only credible information on this page. This is not my opinion. We have several instances where she's used unreliable information, posted false information, and refused to adhere to basic ethical reporting standards."
Wow.
Oh my God, it's just basic ethical reporting standards. Like the saying that isn't basic, okay? As stated several times previously, this page and the admins can be held liable for false information posted here. What?
What? Yeah, I
Yeah.
read that and I was like, okay, so what Facebook is, which is like Katie Joy's going to sue Charlotte for what something else somebody posted? Come on.
Yeah. We will only post links to trusted creators we have permission to post. Members are free to post links to videos, with the exception of creators listed in this guide.
Which is bizarre because
Yeah.
some of the people she blacklisted, I mean, why would you not want to show people's videos that are promoting Katie? There's nothing wrong with that. If you say, hey, look, this video is promoting Katie, let me show you why it's bad. I can understand why. You're not promoting the video as an, oh, this is a great video. It's promoting Katie, but whatever.
So Jody writes back, "Okay, I'll just read along and not interact. So who should I follow, since there now is a list of who's right and who's not?"
I
That's
love
what
that.
I
That's
want to
passive.
know.
That's a little
good
passive
one.
aggressive, and I like that.
Yeah,
That's
I like
exactly.
it too.
Like, who the hell's left? We're all taken out. Rabbit's taken out.
What am I doing? Oops, wrong one. What the hell happened? Okay. Do you want me to read more here? Or,
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'll have to sign into a sock account though for me to read it all, because
She can do whatever she
No,
wants.
that's
because
it. Yeah, that's all you
our
need. I think that's most of it. So just read the thread because you.
Oh, wait, I think I am signed into a sock account actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
our
you can read
group
the
is
thread.
going to be popping, guys, so we're not worried.
All right, so we have here Facebook groups dealing with Katie Joy that I have been involved with focus on Katie's own words to keep a record of historical accuracy, as Without a Crystal Ball tries to rewrite history. They only brought up other dishonest creators who openly supported Katie, like Unirock. Charlotte's personal opinion about sharing behind a paywall is noted. However, Gwen Brown gave permission, and it is a moot point. This is now the fourth content creator that Charlotte has gone after, including Nikki, who is my friend, over this, and I had to ask her to stop DMing me. After walls of emotional text that was not only disconcerting, but downright manipulative, I have multiple people share the same experience with her, and I feel I have to speak up about this now, that she is using the Facebook group to personally attack other content creators than KJ. Both SlayerUtica and myself were removed from mods from the group, which is fine. But I am still a group expert, and if input to the group is valuable, it ethically obligates me to speak up, as she said, has ethical concerns about down the rabbit hole at bedtime to the admin team, her and one other.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Katie Joy has a team too. Remember this.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
I am formally asking Charlotte to remove this post about down the rabbit hole at bedtime and to refrain from using the Facebook for her own personal beefs with content creators who don't agree with her on things. Creators often disagree, and to compare down the rabbit hole at bedtime to Katie is not just ludicrous, it's manipulative. I hope people understand I don't write this lightly, because if it has gotten to the point where I feel I need to speak up, there has to be sufficient reasons. Please feel free to weigh in and share your experience. Agree or disagree with me as you will. Steve McRae. Edit. Apparently, my comment in the Facebook group has been deleted, and SlayerUtica was removed, blocked from the group.
What do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I do take that seriously. I don't often make public things like that. I mean, so if I am, there is reasons for this. And when I find out that everybody's getting the same kind of weird messages and being manipulated the same way, yeah, it's time to speak out and go, this is not somebody who should be running this Facebook group. And if you're in that Facebook group, at least know what you're getting yourself into.
Oh, I love this here. She says, you can say whatever you want. I'm not here for a popularity contest.
Yeah.
Really. Okay. Then why is it that whenever someone got upset with you or people were fighting with you or whatever, you then message myself, and I know others now, you message as well, basically looking for people to take up your cause for you, basically trying to assert your win as the popular one in the popularity contest here.
Right. Yep.
I mean, why? I don't have a channel I'm promoting and never will. I have no personal vendetta. I didn't remove admins. The creator of the group and my co-admin did.
Nah.
You most certainly did remove admins. You removed SlayerUtica from the group, logs confirmed, and you removed me as mod, and now suspended me in group. You're lying, absolutely lying. Show us the logs who removed them. I know people have screenshots.
Yeah, and again, I was confused with the chat logs, so I take the hit for that. But she did remove me or suspend me, and she did delete the comment. That was from her. That wasn't from Allison. But who the hell knows who this Allison even is?
You read that? You see that?
Yeah,
Blackwood was like, yeah, isn't down the rabbit hole by the time the good rabbit sees? Yes.
Well, short. Yeah, that's. Yeah.
Oh, balls is going for the clam digging. Don't block me.
You know, it's getting to the point where people like order like a dozen clams or whatever at work. I'm just like, I don't even want to like think about clams. No. We used to go out for cans and clams on Thursdays here in the area. I'm never going to do that again now.
I'm feeling harassed. I'm uncomfortable here.
You just
why? Because I keep talking about my clams.
No, your clams. Yeah.
So now you know how it feels, Steve, to have someone talk to you about that.
yeah, about somebody else's, not so great.
Oh God.
Misty Mo was another one. Yeah, she was having concerns too.
Michelle too, looks like. Ooh,
blocked by Charlotte. Ooh, who's that? Who's here? Oh. I'm not even on StreamYard, so I can't even see when someone falls out. Hi, Megan. Welcome back.
Sorry.
It's okay. Let me check out chat. I haven't looked at chat here in a while. Are we done with Twitter? Or is there more?
Hold up before we go off because I've got to do something. I've got to drop the new group in the chat.
Oh, no, I wasn't going to stop the stream yet. I just want to know if I could close out share screen or not.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So the purpose of this group is held solely for the purpose of exposing a dangerous creator from YouTube and Facebook named Without a Crystal Ball or Katie Joy Paulson. Her behavior is very dangerous and she leaves a pathway of victims in her wake. Join our group to find out more details. Sound good?
Holy shit.
As long as you're it's your group, I'm good. I'll stay right the fuck in it. But I ain't joining anymore. I'm not joining no more.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there could be more than one Facebook group. The whole intent of the Facebook group is just to have another place that people can put out information about Katie Joy to get people to be aware of what this lady has done. That's it. That's all. That's all that really matters. And if Charlotte wants to have her other group to do it, that's fine. Just know that what you're getting yourself into with that group, because you're getting into a little minor cult.
Oh yeah, definitely. And that's why I'm saying I will never join another group again. I trust Vita, so I'm sticking with her. I'm already in this group. That's good enough for me. I'm not joining anymore because I don't trust people.
I don't blame you. I don't blame it at all.
I'm done getting yelled at and have this shit happen to. I've had enough.
Shoot, let me see. Okay, so I was just here looking at chat and I missed a few things, it appears. So I want to thank Greenworm79 for the super chat. Thank you for the Sister Wife Sex Cult Robe Fund. As a new applicant, I vote for purple.
I like purple.
I like purple too. Thank you for becoming a member, DC. And Greenworm, thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. Now, I'm pretty sure that this is, I can't pull it up in the chat anymore, so I had to go into my studio, but I'm pretty sure that this is who got the gifted membership. So we have Peter Harrington, Tracy, Annette, Scorpio Sting, Doreen Legrega, Lisa, Just Lisa, Feeling Kind of Breezy, Aaron, Straysky, Free Spirits, and
I love it.
that's it. I believe that's who got them all. So thank you. Yay. Channel
I
has
like
been
it. You did a
created.
good job on that.
Interesting. Let me see. What are you talking about?
Me? Oh, I was talking Veda. I like what she did. I saw it
Does it look okay?
for the group. Yeah, I like
Where
it,
is it?
especially when we're going up
Picture?
like this.
Yeah, I was hoping that the picture was okay. Is it okay with y'all? It
No, I
says
like
the pseudo-journalist, dangerous Christian slayer without a crystal ball, exposed, evil, user and abuser, liar, fake victim, predator, fake anti-Me Too exploiter.
Can you show it on here? Like, can you screen share on here
Mhm.
so you can show the audience?
Yeah, let me go to Facebook
The
real
option
quick,
to share, yeah.
and
I
I'll
think
go
you
over to
should.
the group and I'll show it. If anybody would like to join, I'm going to drop the link in the chat here in just a moment. If y'all would like to literally join a group where all the OGs are and where it's accurate information and it's not a creator takedown of all the creators in the community based
Yeah.
off of nothing because they wouldn't defend her and go against each other and totally destroy ourselves.
I would add in Trauma Vulture if you can fit it in there. Can you do that? Add in Trauma?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely Trauma Vulture.
Oh, it's my.
Who did the picture of the vulture with her face on it? Because that's one of my favorite things. Who did that?
Mine too.
I love that because it's like so apropos. I mean, it's like right. I know Peter Heron is really good at like that kind of stuff, but I don't think that's even his. But that is really good.
Oh.
It's like you can see her going, what? Death? Trauma?
That damn
someone,
mode in the.
someone say trauma?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what it was.
That's my Katie Joy vulture thing.
It says that you send pictures, but I can't see the pictures. I don't understand why not. Let me try. I'll refresh. Sorry. Now this is for the Facebook group. Like what Facebook? The one you're making a new Facebook group? Is that what I'm following?
It's my own group. I'm just it's already got like 4,000 members. I'm just changing the name and updating it.
Okay, all right.
I just did.
Yeah,
and
we're all already in it.
Oh, the group I'm a mod in. Okay.
I wanted to know if y'all like the picture. I'm changing it now. It's the Trauma Vulture version. I just fixed it.
Squawk. Somebody say
fixed.
trauma?
I like it.
Is it pretty?
Yeah, I like that.
Some of them looked really trashy to me because I'm OCD as hell. But I just wanted it to look professional and like a professional group that's not fucking around, basically.
Yeah, it works for me.
Anybody
I
that
just got a pop up. It says your friend Veda has posted in the the exposed group.
That's perfect. Okay, and then I'm going to put our little GIF. Sorry. Post.
Are we getting admin of that exposed group?
Yeah,
I mean,
and I just put
moderator.
everyone.
I don't
so
want
everyone-
admin. I don't want admin. I just want. I mean, but moderator's fine. Obviously, I don't want admin.
Yeah, you can just add me or whatever. You don't even have to bother telling me. I'm used to that shit now.
I mean, the moderators should be the people that know the most about her. I'm going to invite Aaron. Let me know. It's supposed to be admin. Don't accept that, Aaron. That was supposed to be admin.
Okay. You. I don't care if I'm admin, mod, or whatever you want. I don't care. I mean, whatever.
Did we just accidentally block Aaron? Oh, damn it!
Yeah, and you don't even have to tell me about it either. You know, I'm used to it.
Just don't even let you know.
we're gonna monitor how many things you do in the group and make sure that
Aaron,
every day.
I invited you. Let me see this for a second. Okay, there we go. I got to cancel that one in order to do this one. That's why. Okay. Add, and then I'm gonna go there.
Oh, I like this hills up in the air. The Masters of Morality. I just saw that. The Masters of Morality.
And then I'm gonna add Steve and Nicole.
Flying Mom gifted 10 memberships.
Oh, what? Oh, really? Oh, shoot, let me get over there.
Let me know if y'all-
And one's Penelope's Lane. Yay! Who, by the way, I still have never spoken to. Apparently, Penelope and I go way back.
Still around?
Yeah,
I think she is. Yeah.
I have never talked to the woman, but she's always been kind and nice on my comment
she's
section.
always
But
been
for
great.
some people are thinking that, like I hang out with her. I've never talked to her, but she's always just been nice. But it's weird that people think there's like these relationships that don't even exist. You know.
Thank you so much, Flying Mom Laura, for the 10 gifted memberships. Firefly 451, Shaky Boomer, Mackenzie, Jujubee, King Yukon, Stephen Mindy, Penelope's Lane. Hi, Penelope. Vet Mama, Al Capone. Hey, Madison Page. And I think that's it. Yep. Yay. So thank you so much.
And it's not a new group. She's just renaming an old group, by the way.
Yeah, she's just renaming it. It's the same. It's her same group. So if you're already in it, it's just she just changed the name.
Yeah.
I'm gonna clean it up, guys.
And it's got 3,000 subs, 3,300. So it's
I'm gonna
already
share
got
my
some people in it.
screen, and I'm gonna clean up all the posts in there here in a little bit. I just made this, so here it is. And I'll put the link in the chat, but this is it right here. It looks funny on my computer, but it's really pretty once you go look. But this is it right here, and it says the pseudo journalist, and it's without a crystal ball exposed. And
Wait, I can add that to the stream, right?
Did you see? Is it not on the screen?
No, it wasn't. I just added that. I did okay. You want it on the screen?
Oh, oops. Okay, yeah.
No. Yeah, you do. Okay, all right. I'm sorry. Go on.
And when
Okay,
she goes
so-
up like that, it looks like she thinks she's God.
Hey, right? She's ascending.
Oh yeah,
somebody-
I thought that shirt looks pretty on her, and she looks evil right there. So that's perfect. So there's the gift for it, and it's basically saying, and the intro to it was what I just read a couple minutes ago, and I've got, let's see how many people. How do you know how many people are in the group? Y'all know? Like
Country
it's-
Girl Brenda, get with Aaron. Aaron can show you how to do a new Facebook account because I recommend people don't use their personal one with anything to do with Katie Joy because she loves to data mine. Absolutely loves to data mine.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I can help you out making a sack and shit.
Yeah.
And please, guys, if you come and join, please post in there as much as you want to, as long as it's about her and anything she does, Llama Girl or Without a Crystal Ball, any of y'all that want to come. There's also, I want to let y'all know in groups, because a lot of you might not know, you can add files. There's a new notes section where you can create notes. That's my favorite part. There's files where you can upload PDFs like her lawsuits. There's events where you can go live in here if you want to. I don't care what creator wants to go live. They can go live in here. There's guides, which usually the admins run that, and I'll fix the guides. And then there was one more section. What is it, Megs? Notes, files, guides.
So,
We got
media, like video. There's medias, there's videos, there's files, and there's now creator notes, which is really kind of cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So
That's
media,
awesome.
the files I love. You can just see how I got complaints of stuff put up here. There's notes section. I love it. You can create a new note. Look right here when you press create note. I love this.
Ooh, I got
So
bubbles.
is my
I got
screen still
bubbles.
sharing?
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't look. I'm looking at the bubbles in the admin chat. That's kind of cool.
But look right here. You can click it. Like when I give her bio, I'm going to put her picture right here and then title it. You can put a subtitle start here. You can add pictures into this whole thing. It's awesome. I love it. I love the notes section.
That is
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
cool.
if you want to join, I'll put the link in the chat here in 2 seconds. But that's it. And like I said, I'll
it's not a
upgrade
closed
it.
group, right?
It is a private
It's a
group, and
private
once you make
group.
one,
Oh,
private,
okay.
you can't change it. But it's a good thing because trolls and stuff
No, it is.
can't come in there and invade your group and stuff like that, or Charla.
Oh, Sue said the link isn't working.
I'm going to link in 1 second. Oh, tell Sue to give me a minute. Her link won't work. I'll have to fix hers. One moment.
You want me to fix it?
If you don't mind.
Okay.
It's probably because of the name change all of a sudden. Let's see.
Yeah, I'll check it.
Where's the there's the comment section on.
Oh
on
yeah,
that
if you
new-
change the name, it changes the URL handle.
Yeah, that's what's going on. Here's the new one. That's why. See if y'all can get in. You should be fine. I think your chat allowed me to drop a link. Did it? Did it show a link up in there on the chat?
It should wait. Oh no, wait. I think you have to be a moderator to do that.
Oh,
Over
Yeah.
here. Can you share it in private chat? And I'll put it up.
Mhm.
Or I can give you a wrench for the night if you want. It's up to you. Or are you? I don't know.
I put it in chat.
Okay, I got it. All right.
There, I put the link.
Yeah,
in.
it's in the chat or in the private. Yeah.
All
And
right.
I'll fix everything up
Damn,
tonight.
you're quick. Holy shit, Megan.
Yes, it is.
I am pretty fast.
Yeah. And if anybody has, phones, if you go to, that's an admin, if you go to personal settings in the manage section, if you didn't know this, instead of having to go through your Facebook and all of that stuff to get to the group, all you have to do is go to personal settings in manage and press add to home screen, and it'll add to your home screen of your phone to where you don't have to go through your whole Facebook to find the group. Just so you know. And I'll show you on my camera what I'm talking about. So like on my home screen right here, you can see like where it said Jade's Palace before, but it's on my home screen as an app. So I just hit it, and when I hit it, boom, it takes me straight to the group. But I love that so that you don't have to go through all that just to get to the group every time. It's great. But maybe people that have common sense will come join our group.
Yeah.
Have y'all started a new thread account yet?
No, I haven't yet. I've been meaning to.
I like it better because it gives you more words that you can put out.
What is that? What do you mean?
Like, you know how Twitter limits how many letters and words you can
Right.
put?
Threads
Yeah.
is
It's much-
Instagram's like Twitter, but you have more words.
I love that. Because I always run out of freaking characters and it's so stupid and I have to shorten everything. Okay, pin to featured. There we go. This will be great. So I need y'all to accept your admin roles real quick. I sent all three of you one.
I already did.
Okay.
And I'm approving some people who just sent requests.
Okay. And once you accept, there's going to be an admin chat. I know most people don't know this, but there's an admin chat in there that you'll be a part of. And it says admins and moderators. It specifically, they just came out with this a couple months ago.
It's so neat.
And by the way, a lot of people are so concerned about Katie Socks and her fandom getting in these groups. Personally, I couldn't care less. The information is still the information. Now, if there are some accounts that are like putting out misinformation or standing up for Katie in a very bizarre way, then sure, we'll address that. But I couldn't give a crap if I want her stands to see the stuff. So I don't like, I mean, I couldn't care less if there's, because Charlotte was also worried about, there's people, Katie Joy might have socks in here. It's like, so what? Does it matter? I couldn't care less. Personally, I just don't.
Yeah, I don't either. They can come in and do whatever they want to. Who cares?
But as long as they don't get disruptive, and I think, Jade, you should adopt the same rule I have in the Great Debate community. If they put out something about Katie Joy, they need to put evidence. And if they don't, then they're violating the rules.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And I want to just be clear. Like, I know myself, and I'm pretty sure I speak for everyone up here on panel. Like, us talking about this and everything. Like, we're not doing this to turn the tides or anything against Charlotte. I mean, whatever. We're just distancing. We're distancing ourselves,
right.
And we just, myself personally, since I know that I put my name or whatever associated my name and my moderation to the group, I want to clarify things that with everyone what transpired. So you all know that I'm basically rescinding what I said before, and I'm sorry. So I want to be straight about that. And I don't hold anything against Charla. I have nothing against her. I wish her the very best. I hope she finds everything she's looking for here on social media. I hope
I hope
she only knows great things, but just distancing ourselves. That's all.
Yep. I thoroughly 100% agree, because I don't think I'll even mention her name after this, probably, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm done with her after what she did to me. I didn't
Same.
any of that.
And I think people should be aware. No, because it's not only what she's done to us, but there's people in our chat here that are saying she's done the exact same thing. That's a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why I was like, holy crap, we're not the only ones, man. There's a lot of people that are messaging me on it.
Yeah,
I didn't know about Wolf. That was actually a surprise. I didn't know that.
I didn't realize there was that many.
I didn't. I'm a little upset that Country Girl Brenda didn't get anything though. It's like, really? I want to send her something.
I wonder why she specifically like
I think
messaged
she's
all of
upset
us.
too.
I don't like people being left out. Okay.
Yeah, answer them. Yeah, it's good to be aware because if we didn't do this, people wouldn't know. I didn't know until tonight that Megan and Veda were told to come for me. I didn't even know all these people knew.
Oh, and
I
then
didn't
she,
know
yeah,
Casey had Facebook. I didn't
she
even
was
know.
going after Reagan too for some bizarre reason on Twitter.
Yes, she was. She was
Yeah.
really, really ugly to Reagan.
Why? She was so mean to her, and it was just like because okay, look, and I took the hit for this. I tagged her the other account. I didn't even think about it, right? I mean, it's just the name that came up, right? It didn't even occur to me that it wasn't the main one she uses for her Twitter. Okay, my fault. But then she was like rude to Reagan about it. It's like, oh, well, that account had been like to 2013 or something, you clown. It's like, oh my God, it wasn't Reagan's fault. I used the wrong one. You want to, get after me for it? Sure. But I already took responsibility and said, yeah, I accidentally tagged the wrong one. Shit happens. Okay. But damn, for her to put that off on Reagan was just mean.
Very mean.
I didn't
On
see
Reagan.
that.
What did she do to Reagan? What?
Look at I think
Run.
I did. Llama Girl, did you post it? You showed that.
Yeah, I shared it also on my Twitter. What she said to Reagan. Reagan just asked a
wow.
question because she didn't know what was going on at the time, and it wasn't mean towards
Yeah.
Charlotte or anything. So
I was gonna say she better leave my girl alone.
she called
Yeah,
her a bozo and all kind of other stuff.
Does she know? Does she know anything about Reagan?
No.
Yeah, she does.
Oh, does
She's
she?
been told. Yeah, Charlotte's been told.
Okay.
Like what's going on with Reagan.
Right. Okay. I mean, it's nobody's secret. It's out about some disabilities and other things. So.
Right.
Right.
She's
Okay.
pretty open. Yeah.
Yeah. That's just
Dude.
that's. I take that shit.
Even still, you don't fuck with people.
There was no reason. Oh, look, I'm on Facebook. I call people clowns all the time, but you see the groups that I'm in, right? But I mean, for somebody on Twitter that has just asking a sincere question to be that disrespectful, that's messed up, man.
Well, seriously, I want to know who the hell does she think she is? She's come into this community and totally messed everything up. Like, this is crazy.
You know what? Did she?
What is the end game for her?
I don't think she messed anything up.
I don't think she did either. I think
Yeah.
that she tried to, but I think that because we all, as a community, correspond with each other, and we all
in
trust
that
each
group
other.
in general, we had a good.
Yeah,
sure.
all right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, fine. But you know what? Veda's got a group now. Whatever. It's look. The whole purpose is to get the information out, and if Shirley can do that in her own way,
No, that's fine. But I
whatever.
mean, just her, and then now I'm finding out that she's messaging all these people.
Well,
Yeah,
at
she's
least
going crazy right now.
I don't know.
At
I
least
just
you
want to
know
know
what-
what her end game is here. So fine, leave the group. What about all these people she's constantly messaging? I don't even know how many there is. There's so many. Like, what is she trying to do?
I don't know, but a lot of people had your back. That's
I
for
don't
damn
know.
sure.
I'm just worried.
Nikki, a lot of people had your back. And again, we had
I'm happy
down the
about
rabbit hole
that.
at bedtime too. And I didn't even know the girl. I know nothing about her. I know that she's had some things going on, like with her rentals, and her husband and her came back from like vacation or something.
Yeah.
And she's been going through some shit. But her content is when I watch, I'm like, this is good. This is informative. That's what I look for when I watch something.
Yeah.
I
Or laugh.
just want to throw some props out here to some chick named Mandy over on Twitter. Oh my God, I'm going through my tweets or whatever were mentioned, and she in response to I think this is let me go to the first one. I think this is in response to burnt toast. Oh no, it's in response to mine. Says no one wants a strike, especially from just giving some free PR to a channel in a thumbnail, advertising them featured in your video, and they don't want an actual pic used by the avatar, I guess. I'm providing an image I call Toasty Be Karen. That's okay. And this was in response to Burnt Toast post about the lulls of vagina jade using my avatar, which is copyright registered, hand-drawn art piece by an artist, and her thumbnail of a stream, yada yada. So then some chick named Mandy has been posting things. It just keeps going and going. Is this a Wendy's logo in Burnt Toast's thumbnail? And then she shares another one with the Petridge Farm character, and then another one with Arby's. Like, I'm sorry. I'm just now seeing this and appreciating it. It's hilarious. Like, oh, you want to talk about copyright written stuff in your thumbnails? Well,
Are these all copyrighted?
yeah. Is this Arby's?
I want Arby's now. I haven't had that in years.
I want Wendy's.
Oh, Arby's has some good breakfast too.
I ate.
What?
I mean, not Arby's. I mean, Wendy's has good breakfast. The those
Baconator.
bacon. Oh, well, the baconers are hamburger there, but they have this like breakfast bacon thing. Oh my god, Wendy's. Wendy's. I don't even remember what it's called. It's so good though, so good. I love breakfast.
They used to have this
at,
hamburger, and it was called the
Wendy's.
bacon mushroom melt. That was the best ever. Oh, I loved it. They stopped selling that.
I'm so hungry.
Yeah.
Why is We Love You Melanie trending with herpes?
What?
Okay, so I don't know, but you know how like on your Twitter or whatever on your right it says what's happening. It has a list of things. Well, here's what I'm seeing on mine. Here, let me share the screen real quick. It's freaking hilarious though. I'm wondering what it's about.
Ugh.
So, where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Can't find your herpes? Did you lose your herpes again?
I lost my herpes.
Yeah.
No, must have
I hear it comes back. Don't worry.
That's a good thing. I took a screenshot of it. But anyways, it says what's happening? Trending. We love you, Melanie. And then it says trending with herpes underneath it. I don't understand it.
I don't know. You get some weird shit in your feed.
It's not like your search browser history or some shit like that. I mean, it's Twitter. It's not putting shit up trending based on my fucking weird shit on Twitter. Shut up, Steve.
Weird shit. That's a good name for a show. Weird shit that's trending on Twitter.
Here we go. I took a screenshot. All right. So now I'm trying to put it in the tab. There we go. See?
Mandy's
That's
here.
what it said. That's what it said. Only on Twitter, trending. We love you, Melanie. Trending with herpes.
We love you, Melanie. Who the fuck is Melanie? Poor girl.
I don't know, but apparently she's trending with herpes. I laugh. It is spelled Melanie. It's not like Melania or something. I don't know.
I'm sorry that happened to you, Reagan.
Okay. Hi, Mandy. Hi. All right. So, are we about wrapped up here?
I think so. I'm ready to go.
I've been trying to get. I want to finish editing this video. Hopefully, I can get it out soon because it's been taking me so much longer than I expected.
Okay, guys, Katie's going to hate this, but the new link for the invite I customized, and so it's without a crystal ball, like just without a crystal ball. Luckily, she didn't take that, so that's going to absolutely kill her. Here's the new link here, and if you don't mind dropping it, just real quick. It's so now when you go on your website, it'll be www. Let me refresh it.
Peter.
It's on special links. And it's
that time I beat Megan.
Facebook.com/groups/without a crystal ball.
No, I didn't. Shit.
Ha ha ha.
There's new released rules for the page. What the?
Oh, sorry, wrong link.
I was gonna say, I think that's the same link now.
My bad. This is it. It is the new link to the group. It's www.facebook.com/groups/without a crystal ball. She's gonna hate me. She didn't steal the customized link. I can't believe it.
She did have that for her page, but then I think she realized that shit was getting saved in archive or something. So she started changing her URL handle on Facebook. So it went from without a crystal ball, all one word, no space. Then it went to without dashes all between the words. Then it went to WOACB. So she's been changing it. She did have that at one point in time.
Okay, so I wonder why she took it away, because that was dumb. Because now I got it.
I think she did it because it made it a little bit difficult for people to search her shit and come across her shit. Because if they were typing in without a crystal ball, but her username handle or whatever was WOACB rather than without a crystal ball, then it probably wouldn't come up with the Google search results.
Well, wouldn't she want to promote her? Wouldn't she want to promote her group, right?
It's her page. It was her Facebook page, and I don't think that was really her bread and butter. And it was also where she was the longest a member of. So there was the most history there too, and the most damning history there too.
Okay, and I want everybody else to know too. We will whether the live streams are about Katie Joy or whether about nonsense or whatever. We're all gonna be promoting our videos in here. So don't be thrown off by that. All the information is gonna be about Katie, but if we do streams, no matter what it's on, they're gonna be promoted in here in a guide. I'll put a separate guide for that. Okay.
Do you want to put some tags in too? Like if it has to do with like
they took it away. They won't.
They took tags away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
really?
Why?
When the hell did that happen?
Yeah, why?
I don't know. That was so dumb. They replaced it.
I like tags.
I loved it.
Yeah,
tags are helpful. Tags were, yeah, because I mean, tags kind of make things stand up. Like stand out. It's like okay, it's like certain related to certain things. I like tags.
Yeah, you could find files, posts, whatever, just by the tags. Yeah,
right.
And it would tell you exactly how many posts were made with that tag.
Yep.
I loved
so it gives you.
Yeah.
I was like devastated when they got rid of that.
When did they do that? I didn't know they got rid of that.
Yep, they sure did. They did about 2 months ago.
Well, suck me.
I don't know, man. I use them all the time in one of my favorite groups. Sally Savage Saucebox or something.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yep, I was so sad about it. I'm going through right now, guys, and I'm cleaning up. I'm cleaning up all of the stuff that we posted. So if you get in there and you see a bunch of stuff about, Marvin and stuff like that, I've got to clean everything up, and I'm gonna, make it look nice.
Yeah,
so don't worry,
take your time. Yeah, you're right. I don't see anything on tags. Jeez, man, that sucks.
Yeah, I love going live in there though. That's gonna be fun.
Oh, you can do lives in there?
Yeah, you can go live. You
can
have
I do.
Audio room.
Oh, I do lives in there. I like doing live Facebook lives every so often.
Well, like Twitter Spaces, there's like Google, there's Facebook Spaces.
Yeah, but some groups don't allow it. Yeah.
It's called Rooms.
Yeah, I've done it, and it's fun.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's nice.
But you have to. I think you have to allow for it in the Facebook group, and it's a little difficult to set up, but yeah, I've done it.
I miss all the good stuff. I don't know why they took all the good stuff away. What the hell were they thinking?
Yeah,
because
it doesn't make sense.
Meta.
Because it's Zuckerberg. It can't be too much fun.
Sure.
I got to tell you, though, the notes section, because I just like to make everything, I'm just real picky. Y'all are going to love it. I love the notes section. That's my favorite. I like to write, though, so maybe that's just me. But if you're wondering about Katie Joy's bio, I'll have it out by the end of the night, and it'll be in the notes area, which it'll be a post anyway. But
yeah, and the documents will be there, too, like all the legal documents we should post up there.
Yeah, I'm going to leave the threatening emails because that has to do with Katie Joy, but I'm going to remove all the other lawsuits that are not revolving around her. If anybody would like to upload all the lawsuit files in there, feel free.
I was just going to say, I'm in Canada, so I can't get those lawsuits. So that would be great if you guys would post them in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got some files and shit I can post in there. Like apparently like Natalie Kennett's original declaration is difficult to find or something. I have it by the way.
Yeah, I had to get it from you.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
All right. Well, I'm gonna bug her out. So thank you for the stream. And once again, like I said, I don't really feel a need to talk about Shirley anymore. I just wanted to warn people about her. And then it's kind of like a one and done because I don't think she needs any attention.
That's the best thing for
and if you want to be in her group, knock yourself out. Just know what you're getting yourself into because it's going to happen to you. I guarantee it. So, all right. Thank you, Aaron. Good night, Veda. Good night, Nikki. Good night, Megan.
Good night, guys.
Good
night, everyone. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, thanks for coming. At any time. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.